me see if I can get it up to par.
Come on, man.
Yo.
What's the deal, motherfucker?
What's the deal, Frank Fingers? What's the deal?
What's the deal, Joe Nobles? What's the deal?
Whoa, just kicking it, man. Kicking it, shit. We on the corner. We in Philly today, man. We posted up on the corner in Philly today. You know what I'm saying? At the motherfucking Calasandro's cheesesteak. Shit. Shout out to the Philly, man. We in that thing.
Trust the process.
Yeah, man. We in that thing. We in Trust the Process. We in Philly. We on the corner. You know what I'm saying? We in Mental's hometown. You dig?
Damn right. And for everybody that know D'Alessandro's, that's like between Roxborough and Germantown. That's Henry Ave and Wendover Street, right on the corner. I used to play football in the field right there growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. You get a childhood story, man, from a third of the team, man. For What's the Deal, episode 4, June 5th.
I'm trying to get my avatar right real quick.
2022. Yeah, man, I gotta get my avatar. Let me go ahead and get mine up. There we go. Get mine up, because having a little technical difficulties with the video portion, but the audio's doing all right. So as long as one portion is doing okay, we can keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just doing what I normally do, so that's for me to be doing and not you to be seen.
What's the Deal podcast episode 4, man. We back. You know what I'm saying? I'm Joe Numbers. We got Frank Fingers on the corner. We got Mental God on the corner.
Yes, sir. Live from D'Alessandro's.
Yeah. I'm about to go look. I just went order my damn cheesesteak. I'm waiting on mine.
Man.
Y'all better go ahead and put your order in, man. Go ahead and put your order in, man.
Need that good fried onions, a little bit of mayonnaise, some ketchup, salt and pepper.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right, man. So, this episode is gonna be sponsored. This episode is not gonna. It is sponsored by Hardware Clothing. You can go ahead and shop hardware.com. The link is in the description. You can go ahead and place your order, man. Get you some drip. Get you a t-shirt. Get your snapback. Get your dad hat, man. Something like that. Even got a backpack up there, man. Go ahead and hardware.com. Link is in the description.
Make sure y'all go get that.
Go get that, man. Support the
I
team.
need a dad hat myself. I'm about to cop.
Yeah, we got a couple up there for you, man. Got the 7. You know what I'm saying? Got the HW. You know what I'm saying? That stands for the hardware. The 7 is for neighborhood I grew up in, the 7 ward.
But
it's
also
7 is the guard hour.
Number.
Oh yeah,
It's
The guard hour too.
There you go. There you go.
Like,
I
there's
need that
lessons
one.
behind that, so it's more to that. It's levels to it.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Episode 4, man. This episode here, we're gonna discuss. We're gonna get more in depth into the culture.
You know what I just thought about?
What's up?
This is episode 4, and this is for the level 4 thinkers.
Yo, Frank, wow.
It's manifesting over that phone, man. It's manifesting.
Right, like I had to think about it. I had to take that in, pause.
yeah, definitely pause that.
Yeah,
pause
man.
thing still in effect.
So we got all the time, all day. So yeah, man. Let me see. What we gonna? Sorry, excuse me. I'm fumbling over myself. Episode 4, man. We gonna kick off. First topic of today.
You got the list.
Yes, sir. I put it all down, baby. I'm ready. We got Cyhi The Prince. Cyhi The Prince. For those of you that do not know, Cyhi The Prince was on Sway in the Morning recently, where he kicked a freestyle. There was some, it was a freestyle. That freestyle included a diss. Diss by none other than Joe Budden. There was also an incident that took place over the audio. So he kind of got into it with Sway and members of the staff over at Sway in the Morning over some audio issues as well. And kind of sum it all up, bring it full circle. He didn't drop an EP. So, you know, that was just I don't want to say I was accurate all the way. I was just kind of giving a rough summary as of what was going on.
Yeah, we'll break it down.
Oh yeah, that's what we here for. We here to break it down on what's the deal. So, Mental, what's the deal with this nigga Cyhi, yo?
Now, first of all, let me start out by saying Cyhi is one of the greatest MCs hip hop has ever had. So we gonna start there. Like I don't give a fuck what
Agreed.
nobody say. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna argue with niggas. Like I'ma stand on what the fuck I said. So that nigga's cold, bloody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bar for bar, metaphor for metaphor, song for song, flow for flow, style for style. Like he has it all. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
writes for people. The nigga is just a dope MC.
Agreed,
So
dog.
I mean, y'all know, and a lot of people that know me know, Joe Budden is one of the greatest MCs to me as well. He did a lot of shit that people don't give him credit for, that a lot of people do now. And yeah, Joe talking shit, you know what I'm saying? But Joe give it up to the people he know he should give it up to. Yo, I can't hear y'all, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everybody else can still hear me. But
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. Yeah, you good.
I bet.
Yeah, we just muted so you can go ahead and talk.
Bet.
Yeah.
So let's start with the Sway shit. Now, I definitely don't think he should have took a shot at Joe. And I definitely think if you gonna pull a gun, you really gonna have to kill a nigga. Like, don't mention my name and come with some flimsy shit. That shit wasn't hard. It wasn't thorough. It wasn't clever. It wasn't witty. It was way beneath what that man could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what Cyhi could do. So what the fuck was that? Besides some unnecessary shit. Then to put the blame on audio, right? We live. We live right now. Just say the shit was ass. Don't blame that shit on Sway. Don't blame that shit on the audio, nigga. We heard what the fuck you said. Your audio could have been pristine. That shit still would have been trash, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna be honest, my nigga.
Mike Dean could have engineered that. That shit would have been trash. And it's like, you don't need to do that. Joe not coming out of retirement. You not saying enough to pull him out of retirement, and you don't even really, like, you might believe he a hater, but you know what Joe does. Joe says you one of the illest niggas walking the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're gonna do it, like I said, you gotta bury your nigga or make him really want to rap. Like he out chilling with a chick. Like, I ain't thinking about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna say Joe Budden a hater, dog. He just be telling niggas exactly how it is from a perspective that niggas don't want to hear because he been through the ups and downs of the shit.
And even if he was no Frank, Cyhi can't call Joe a hater because Joe don't hate Cyhi. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's why I said it like that, because he gonna give it up to the niggas who deserve it. Like, if you don't deserve it, I'm not gonna give it up, but my voice matter in this shit. So you gonna think that, I mean, because I ain't talking about you, but I'm talking about the niggas who matter.
Facts. But then one of the points that Joe missed, he then went to LA Leakers. You know what I'm saying? In between the time that the EP dropped, he went to LA Leakers. And that nigga tap danced all over that fucking shit, nigga. He came back the way he was supposed to. Mad bars, mad metaphors, double entendres, shit you had to, you know what I'm saying, play back like, oh, hold up, what'd he say? You know what I'm saying? The shit that we know he could do.
What's so funny, I didn't even know shit about the sweet shit till he told me. I knew about the LA Leakers one because that shit went hard.
Okay, yeah. So my man at work, he was like, yo, you heard that
all
Cyhi
over
shit?
Twitter, yo. It was all over Twitter.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Honestly, what he did at LA Leakers, I guess it was so good, so why that shit didn't even matter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No, he bodied that. He fucking bodied that. And then he dropped the 4-pack EP. That was fucking nuts from start to finish. Like, nuts. The shit that we've been waiting on, even though I could have did with like another 6-8 tracks, you know what I mean? Like, round that shit up to like a 10-12 since you ain't really dropped nothing in a minute. Yeah. But each song was dope. Each song was different. The beats was sick. That fucking Help Me God, that second beat. Yo,
all
right.
I
wanted to pull the fucking car over and just rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even want to drive around. Like, I just wanted to pull the car over and just bar up. You know, that beat was fucking dumb, and he was going.
I see why you my favorite producer, but continue.
Dog, like, so with the Joe diss and the blame is Sway, like, to me, that's a tarnish. That's a blemish. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like knocking the nigga, but it was just some unnecessary shit. And if it's trash, just say it's trash. But if you are gonna do some shit like that, the way you redeem yourself, even though I don't really think he had shit to redeem, he's still that nigga. But the way you redeem yourself is you go and bomb LA Leakers like he did, and then you drop a 4-pack that make people want more. Which, in my opinion, is what he did. Like when the fourth joint went off, I was salty. Had to run it back. Like fuck it, start it over. You know what I'm saying? Like I cut off. You know, me and you, Frank and Joe, we do the podcast shit. I think I was listening to the Nori shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, Cyhi dropped. Cut that Nori shit right off. Ran that fucking Cyhi shit back like 3 times driving to work. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this nigga fucking nuts.
Yeah, homie is the man is like so gifted with the pen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was kind of bitter about
the brother's
shit.
gifted.
Facts.
The brother's gifted. So to know he's pretty much in a rap beef with an artist who's pretty much retired at this point. You know what I'm saying? And has
and not even beefing back.
Right, and has no.
Honestly, I really want to know where it stemmed from because Joe Budden is not about to rap about a nigga. So if he just talking about you, it'd be easy for you to just talk about the nigga back instead of making a diss.
It's almost like wasted time though, because Joe's made it clear on numerous occasions that he's not coming back. You know, and I watch. I'm a fan of the pod, of Joe Budden pod, and I remember one particular time he and when he was talking about the slaughterhouse incident, and he said Royce had called him up, and Royce had told him that his next album, and then the album ended up being an allegory. But he was saying prior to the release of the allegory, he was saying that Royce was telling him that this album is gonna make you consider coming out of retirement, you know. And
allegory is my shit,
man. Bro, Royce is one of my favorites, dog. Royce is one of my favorites, though. Dude, he's another one. Gifted is a mug when it comes to like that, like just words and shit, just wordplay, songs, all of the whole nine. He's somebody that doesn't, get mentioned, as much. And he's consistently putting out work too, and he got DJ Premier with him now. So, but to bring it back full circle with Joe, it's like, Cyhi, you gifted, dude. Like, why are you? And I don't want to make it seem like Joe's a nobody when I say wasting time. I mean wasting time from a standpoint of why are you spending so much energy directing bars towards an artist who's clearly said that's not what he's not doing anymore. That's it for him.
Agreed. Yep, I agree.
It's just a waste, dog. Like I don't understand. Like he could be directing that energy towards, something else. Like, I'm looking
more
at the
tracks.
EP. Yeah, more. Look, bam, you took the words right out of my mouth. He could have fucking directed more energy to more tracks on the EP. But you know what I'm saying? Like, call that man, bro. Call that man. Get on the pod or some shit. That's the only way you gonna get Joe to respond. Like, man, not responding on wax no more. That's it.
Facts. Yeah, exactly. Go to the pod, have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I like Cyhi, he sound better writing for niggas than rapping himself.
You bugging.
No,
this
I'm
nigga,
not.
This nigga is not Quentin Miller, bro.
No. Watch what I'm about to say.
I gotta agree with
You
Milton on
bugging.
that one, dog.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch what I'm about to say. This is my opinion because I'm listening to this like the little 4-pack you just put out.
Mm-hmm. You can
And
hear
it's
other
like,
people.
yeah, like I really can't hear him no more because the beats sound like it's some Kanye shit, but it sound like a track that you could send to Kanye.
Oh, yo, the way that fucking Help Me God shit flips, like when the nigga's not rapping,
Thank
that
you.
shit flip twice. That shit is hard, nigga. Like,
And
yo, I'm
but
about to snatch
that's
that.
one
I'm
of the
about to
songs
do.
that
I'm
I'm
about to pull
talking
a Joe
about.
Budden and snatch that and rhyme on that shit.
And it's like it's certain tracks that I hear, I'm like, yo, this shit hard, but I can hear him giving this track to such and such. So it sounds like knowing what type of music he made, you made 4 great references that you kept for yourself.
He was
And
more.
maybe I'm taking a different as like view from it because there was some nice bars within it, but just knowing who he is, That's like listening to Neo music and knowing he could have gave that shit to Beyonce.
I mean, he was in his bag when he was with. Yeah, that was kind of fucked. Yeah, I mean, but he was in his
I'm just
bag,
saying. All
dog.
right, so let me show you that parallel of really what I'm saying. If Neo would have sung, what's that song?
That
To
nigga
the
finna
left, to
send
the
a
left.
disc coming your way.
Nah, real shit. I don't give a fuck. To the left, to the left. If Neo would have kept that for himself, it wouldn't have hit right.
Facts. I mean, yeah.
Some songs that he make, if you don't get that bitch to Kanye, it don't hit right.
You can't really have no melody with it. I can't picture no man though, like melody, like
But I'm
singing that
just
shit to
Right,
saying,
that's
him.
like
To the
right?
Biggie.
left, to the
That's like
left.
Biggie putting out Little Kim. You know what I mean? Like I heard the big Little Kim reference joints, nigga. That shit sounded nuts. Listening to
But
Big
just
rap
think
what
about
shit
it.
Kim
If
was
he would
talking
have
about.
kept it for himself, just to be, because he being
Nah,
creative, like.
hip hop would have banned against that nigga.
But
He'd have
that's
been a
what
freak.
but mental. What you getting
He'd
at
have
is
been
what
a
I'm
freak.
saying. Like it was some good tracks, but me knowing that you write for these other niggas, I hear other niggas rapping this shit because of the beat style. It's weird because I like the nigga so much to where it's like,
Dog, you look at it in reverse though. Like I do that when, like, say the people that he wrote for, I listen to them and be like, "Oh, that's Cyhi," but you doing that shit in
and that,
reverse, which
no,
seems unfair to
but I
him.
can hear it's
Yeah,
not unfair.
Dog, yes it
I
is. Like, how you disappointed in this nigga when he pinning up for other people?
man, and be penning some
nah
dope shit
nah
too.
because it's all right. Because let me say this.
You disappointed in his own
Now
music.
I'm gonna
That's
say it
all it
like
is.
this. No. I'm gonna say this because you do so much great writing. I don't hear your identity. I hear the identity you create for these niggas. I don't hear you.
Or maybe that is his identity. He just giving it to them niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's fair to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
He
I
is a
like
fly
I
nigga, so
can't
he
like
could get
watch this.
somebody
I
else's
can't
fly chick.
disagree with it because of Ace Hood and Meek Mill. So I can't disagree.
except
that
except neither one of them right for each other, but I feel you.
right. That convo
But
keep
it's that
coming back,
style.
keep creeping its way
No,
back.
It do,
Yeah,
it do.
but
Frank gonna
it's
work
just
that
the
shit in. Pause.
he ain't gonna let it.
pause. Nah, it's just the metaphoric within it. But I'm gonna say this. It's 2 out of 2. So that's not bad. It's a 50-50. It's not bad. It's a good project, but
So you only like you said you like two of the tracks?
yeah, number 2 and number 4.
Yeah, that number two, dog, that helped me
Number
God. Oh
3
my
I'm
God.
kind of iffy with, but it's more like I hear so much of Kanye within these bars to where it's like, yo, I hear fucking Big Sean. Like I hear the niggas you wrote for. I don't want to put all the niggas shit up because I read the credits, but the niggas that you wrote for, like you can hear them within these songs. So that's a good thing
I
for him.
understand what you're saying.
But at the same time, it's like, dog, I want to hear you because you that creative that you can write hits for people.
Yeah, 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 man. It's I
That's
mean,
funny though.
like I
How you
said,
thought about it.
it's unfortunate though that he wasting his energy, man. Dope artist, man, just misdirecting energy. But I can't tell another man who to be mad at and how to feel. You know what I'm saying? So
I just hope he got it out of his system, bro. Like,
right
and
at this
plus, it's
point,
like it's nothing to focus. It was like it's nothing to focus on.
But
right.
You know what I'm
honestly,
saying?
what makes this and Joe Budden make you relevant?
Yo, everybody still be taking shots at Joe because they know if he was rapping, they couldn't get away with this shit. Like, to be honest with you, Joe never fucking stalled out on
Who
any
you
beef,
think?
nigga.
Who you think will have to diss Joe Budden for him to like say something back?
Jay-Z.
No, Royce. Like, it's gonna have to
Eminem.
be super personal.
Oh
Eminem.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
It's gonna have to be
yeah,
super personal for him to fucking really
yeah.
be like, all right, I'm gonna get this nigga 2,000 fucking bars.
Yeah, cause he ain't say shit to fucking Joel Ortiz. He just told that nigga, your elbow could suck my dick.
Right. Like, yeah, 'cause it's personal. You know what I'm saying? But he did say that he started some shit in his head. Like, the nigga was ready to get busy, but he wound up having a conversation with the niggas. So, you know
I
what I'm
could
saying? But that's
see
what I
I
mean.
could
It's gonna
see
be personal.
Jay-Z, but I could see Royce. But I ain't gonna lie, I always say if M say some shit about this, like if M go in on this nigga, pause,
Nah, I don't think so because
Joe
Joe still
gotta
give it
say
up for
something.
Eminem.
That's a
He still give it up
podcast
for him.
episode. That's a pod episode. He'll respond on the pod. It had, like you said, it had to be somebody like Royce. Like anybody else, he'll respond on the pod.
Yep, somebody that he say he love. I mean, he love.
You know what though?
Fucking Joel, but
I don't even think he'll respond to Royce, and I think he'll take it away to where he wouldn't want to respond. It'll be like, I'ma talk to this nigga when I talk to him. I don't think he'll just get on the track and say something, even if Royce do it, because you gotta think about it. Out of all of them, no disrespect to their pen, Joe Budden is that one who could get on that level.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And it's like you pushing me to a level to where it's like, if I go to this, I can be petty and say some shit that I don't need to say.
Yeah,
I don't want to do
Joe
that.
And Royce was 1A and 1B at Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, like I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna just talk to you.
Yeah.
It has to be a nigga like who, but it have to be some. It have to be like some takeover shit.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Like I said, it had to be something that'll get him to say, you know what, I'm about to come out and do it. And I think that it have to be Royce because he knows him. He knows him, on a personal level. Jay-Z, he admires a Jay-Z, so he would probably talk about it on the shit. He might, but even this conversation we're having, him being retired, that conversation in itself, him doing that put him in that class too, because he said many a times that he felt like he didn't get the recognition he deserved when he was rapping. He didn't.
He didn't. He was getting clown for the emo shit, clown for the fucking reality TV type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, his fucking, I could go on, dog. Like, yeah.
It's
a whole genre of niggas it's a whole
how,
genre of emo rap now.
That's what I was about to say. And it's like, we give credit to a nigga who I could say played a part, but he wasn't that first one to just consistently do it, and that's Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah, and Jim Jones put Kid Cudi on, but
yeah, it's like Kid Cudi, like he did it and he had a nice way with it. He's always depressed and shit, but like when you look at when Mood Music came out,
but he came in, so Kid Cudi came in that it was the timing of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did came.
So Kid Cudi was like, he was the first, pretty much, of that generation to really get busy on
and you know what's so weird?
That people could hear. But Joe was the first, bro.
Yeah. When Kid Cudi came out, I was in Iwakuni in Japan, so I didn't know.
And like, hold up,
because
you know what? People gonna hear this shit and be like, "Nah, Joe wasn't the first." We're not talking about like just Joe talking about, or MC talking about, just what happens in their life. Nah, we talking about real emotional shit, like all the time. Like that was the focus and the basis of the music.
That was his shtick. You know what I'm saying?
Not a nigga that had 1 or 2 stories per fucking album or mixtape. No, a nigga
like Mood Music, like
was talking about thinking about suicide.
Yeah, look, even the name right there.
Drama, Mood Music,
yeah. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Yet. When you think about it, before Mood Music, there wasn't a genre of that.
This that on top.
Like, but you don't need. But you don't really.
But you don't need. You don't need a genre though, dog.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish.
You right. You didn't. But
you right. But it wasn't about having a name. It's about that body of work creating that lane. It's multiple genres now, but
listen to what I'm saying though, dog. Listen to what I'm saying. That's not even a like. That's not even a lane, bro. As an artist, you should have songs that make that, like, you should have a roller coaster. Every artist should be a roller coaster. You should be able to take people up. You should be able to bring people, keep people, down, bring them back up, take them around. That's a part of music, dog. Like, Jay-Z.
Hold on. Say it like this. It is now. It is. Hold up, right? Joe, he always gonna come from that. We should have been knowing this since birth type standpoint.
No.
I'm not even.
What I'm saying is,
with that.
What I'm saying is, it's been done. Like, look, like case in point.
You mean today? That's how music should be.
No. Even today, it's still the same. I'll give you an example. Like, all right, if you want emo music, like if that's the, because we have to kind of put it in a genre of emo music. you would listen to, Janae Aiko, when he was, XXX, at one point in time, Lil Dex,
rest in peace.
Not Lil Famous Dex, you know what I'm saying, Lil Peep,
I
you know what
never
I'm saying,
liked
stuff.
Famous Dex.
But you know what I'm saying, like those are your Mac Millers, those are your emo, you know what I'm saying, but
I didn't know that.
even still
about Dex. I didn't know what he did. That's crazy.
Well, him too. Like, but even those artists that I named, they still had songs that were up tempo and upbeat.
Oh yeah. Mac,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like, you should all, as an art. That's why I say it shouldn't be.
But
you an emo rapper, because even Eminem.
There's the difference. It's accepted now.
That's what I was about to get to. Like when he made mood music, it wasn't like that nigga was going for that. He just was in a depression, and that's what it was. That was just the music.
Facts.
It wasn't like I'm trying to create a lane. But when you get certain people listening to that and just build upon that, it creates a lane. So now
that's
you
what
get
separates
emo
him
rap
from all of that. Yeah.
Like it wasn't like he was trying to do it. It just so happened to form from the fucking 5-6 mixtapes he did.
And if you fucking, like you said, you a fan of the show, and if other people's are too, he basically still doing the same shit. He just don't rap. The nigga still mad emo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
it's
think
just
about
talking
it,
now.
But that's what makes him great. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga put everything out there. Like fuck it, man.
Because I'm just all that. Because I like even like a Tupac, dog. Tupac had songs that was real. He had songs that was upbeat. He had songs that was about you know what I'm saying? Those are artists like Jay-Z. Every artist give you, you know what I'm saying, those tidbits. I think Joe suffered.
You know what it is? It's cool to be a walking contradiction, bro.
Yeah.
If you really peep the science of what I said, like motherfuckers be trying to, this contradictory. Everything in life is contradictory. If you a fucking parent, your whole parent existence is contradictory. You know what? I'm gonna tell you don't smoke and drink, and then I'm gonna go fire up this blunt and fucking sip this beer.
Right.
It's a walking contradiction, but I'm doing what I got to do in these certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So, but Joe definitely need his fucking credit.
Absolutely.
You in that mood yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man. So that'll segue us into our next topic. Well,
hold up, yeah. Shout out Cyhi though. Everybody go get that EGOT the EP. It's in your phones everywhere. This ain't no fucking ad and none of that. That nigga's just dope, and he don't need to do no nut shit to prove that he's dope. He's solidified. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever heard anybody, like fuck the fans right now. I don't think I've ever heard anybody in the industry say anything bad about him, at least musically.
And that's what pissed me off about him and Joe Budden. Like that's what pissed me off, because
everybody
it's like,
knows that nigga.
Nobody see nothing bad about you. Like,
and even if
always
so, you know what? I can't even
remember
what this shit stemmed from. Joe probably said some shit about I'll watch Cyhi if he stepped to me. The same shit that he's supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? The same shit that he said about meth on the list and all that. Like, yo, he better than me. Like, yo, when I'm in MC form, you're not better than me, bro. Even if you are, you're not better than me. Why the fuck would I say that out loud? And look, listen to this verse. I'm about to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you might think it's a game, but it's not a game for me. I'm going to kill you.
When Joe Budden in like album mode or just rapping mode, it's a lot of niggas that really can't fuck with Joe Budden. It's just a simple fact. He's not at. You know what? This probably be the most famous Joe Budden has ever been. So if he was to drop something, it probably like sell more numbers than he ever sold.
Oh, nigga, it'll go through the roof because a lot of motherfuckers is gonna want to see him fail.
Going back to your last comment when you said talking about kill, that'll segue us into our next one though, man. Because like I said, we want to go ahead and get off into the next one though, because even though this rap shit kind of puts us into the next one with Young Thug and Gunna. With the prosecutors, using rap lyrics. Like that's why I said when you said kill, I was like, I hate to use that, but it was a perfect segue. You know what I'm saying? So,
it says Young Thug was rapping about shooting at and trying to kill YFN Lucci, allegedly.
Right.
Mother, you know what I'm saying? And they actually read the lyrics in the courtroom and shit. So. you know, and then they stemmed it to, and if I fuck the story up, my bad, you know what I'm saying? I think it was him shot the other mom, or you know, the house got hit up or something like that. But you know, they trying to tie it back to a real situation that happened with his mother. So you know, it's just another case of, hey, yeah, it's freedom of speech and everything, and you know what I'm saying, you got the right to say what you got to say, but there's consequences with all that.
You know what's so fucked up about that?
What y'all think?
The simple fact that they could dissect your lyrics and let's say some hypothetical shit just so
No, I
happen to
definitely don't give a
happen.
shit.
It's like you can relate the shit back to anybody lyrics if they say that shit. But it's like
No,
this is
no, that's
that
not what
but
they
hold on,
saying.
wait. No. What I'm saying is like, yeah, those lyrics allegedly say such and such about such and such mama. But at the same time, it's like let's say someone else in the crew says some shit on a different song. Can you really connect that to that and that person don't have shit to deal with?
That's what I'm saying, dog. We hold up. We're not going on hypotheticals. We're dealing with facts. What they are saying is you can say whatever you
I'm
want
saying
to.
that because he ain't found guilty yet. So until he
No, but
found
that's not.
guilty,
No, I know that, but that's not the topic, dog. The topic
Yo,
is
I'm
his
back, yo.
lyrics,
The shit cut out.
his lyrics, and killing YFN Lucci's mom. So when them lyrics
Can y'all hear me?
being, yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I had to cut back in. The
Oh
shit,
no,
I
you
couldn't
good.
hear y'all all of a sudden.
Yeah, so when the lyrics being used against him, I mean, you could rap about pretty much anything you want to. You have free will as an American. That's your free will, and you're right. But I don't think it's a smart idea having that free will to go out and explicitly illustrate details of something that they could connect back to real life that they don't have a suspect for, and now you can possibly be that suspect. That's just some shit I would just stay away from. So I mean, it's like, why would you put your, like, I mean, that's the answer, and I'm pretty sure we're never gonna get the answer to that because he probably won't admit it. But I mean, what's the reason behind it? What was the purpose?
So you know what? So here it is, man. To be honest, there's an art to storytelling. No matter what fucking story you're telling, because you know, if we remember when 50 dropped the Book of Quran, he got killed in the streets for that because he was saying real names and real situations. Like, and I know I'm a few years older than yours, so I remember this shit vividly. When that shit dropped, niggas was mad as fuck. When Prodigy dropped his book, niggas was mad as fuck at Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's an art of storytelling. And depending on how real you get, like AR Ad from Philly. A lot of people don't know OBH is one of like the realest crews in the city. You know, they've done allegedly whatever they did. But lyrics been used against most of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Half of their team, 3/4 of their team locked up behind lyrics and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you can't really prove your way out of that when they can make links back to certain shit. And, you know, I'm all for no censorship. I'm all for do what you do. I love fucking gangster shit. But it comes a time when, you know what I'm saying, when the shit go down, you can't be the nigga like, yo, who was snitching? Nobody. They just listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, like, real. Yeah.
Nobody was snitching, bro. They just heard your album. You're bad.
That's why I say I would love to ask Thugger, you know what I'm saying, if they could pull that, like, what was the reason? Like, I'm not even trying to get no, oh, I got him to say it or get it. It's like, what was the reason, dog? Like, be honest. Were you really, was clout and respect? Was it really
Dog,
that? Was it worth it?
It's the life, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta, whether on purpose or inadvertently, you gotta let them know you real when you live in a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. To be honest, and you know, all allegedly, but if that's what he was doing, hey man, he was doing a mighty good job of playing both sides. You know, because unfortunately, the rat with Thug he was the nigga that came in the game wearing the skirt. You know what I'm saying? His girl was saying Thug ain't like sex. So then you add that with the skirt shit. Niggas talking about, yo, Thug might be gay, this, that, and the third. And the whole time, the nigga just stood 10 toes down and, like, he never wavered on what the fuck he was doing. Years later, here we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what niggas thought, no matter what niggas was saying over the years, like, hey, you know, looked like he was realer than most people thought. Even if a lot of these charges ain't, you know what I'm saying, aren't going to stick, hey, he real enough to, you know what I'm saying, get a RICO thrown at him. Unfortunately, it's fucked up. We got to put it in them terms, but you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how niggas going to look at it. Like, nah, fuck it, he was wearing a dress. I don't give a fuck. Look, this nigga called a RICO, and he going to get mad more respect.
Shit tragic, man.
Nah,
Frank?
man, throw some praise at them niggas. But they definitely going to need it. They look like they not playing in Atlanta right now.
Frank, anything to add?
Niggas got street sweepers while they sweeping the streets.
I'm on it here so I won't get fined.
This nigga stupid.
Mm-hmm. Marshawn Fingers.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, the only thing I can really say that it's like, it's just fucked up. It's a crazy situation. You just gotta watch what you see on these records now. It's been like that, but now it's like they let you know coming for your ass.
Yeah, facts.
So like, nigga, you gotta let head start, clean your act up.
I would even travel down that road though. Like, if anything.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a warning. Like, think about it. Like, Casanova 2 times just got hit with one. Old boy 6,
Boosie.
you know, he says he just got off one, and now you got the YSL one. But if you look at the timing of some of these groups,
they just scooped up a gang of the New York drill niggas. Gang of them niggas, dog.
And why I say you gotta watch, like, even Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda was probably the most recent one, like before Casanova 2 times, like Frank said. Look what Bobby Shmurda, you know what I'm saying, what hot nigga was. Yeah, it was a hot song. I'm not gonna stunt, not gonna act like it wasn't. It's a hot song. Put it on, niggas gonna rock to it. But you know what I'm saying, niggas gonna dance to it. They got a few quotables.
You know, as far as like popularity.
But watch this, the biggest quotable was the shit that fucked them up.
Right. The biggest quotable was
the week ago.
Bing.
Oh yeah.
Imagine though imagine working for the law though. Imagine being an officer and you just sitting there tell you keep an eye on them, dog. You put on the tape, bro. How can they get mad? Like, honestly, like, realistically, how are they gonna get mad? If I put on the tape and you like, I'm with. Oh, you naming names. Oh, okay. Okay, broad daylight, we let them.
We just was looking for this dummy, so man, nigga, he just told us what block he's on.
Nigga just jotting down notes at this point. Niggas taking notes, like Mental say.
Yeah,
like Mental say, they ratting on it.
Yep. Don't ask who snitched.
You can't get mad when a nigga play your shit back and you snitched on yourself. Like, you just can't.
And see, so you know what? I agree and I disagree because at the same time,
man, these niggas snitching.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, dog. There's like I said, there's art, the storytelling,
and that's the part that pissed me off too. Because like, just because I'm affiliated with a nigga, I can't make a certain type of song based off of what I might say. You might link it back to this person when it really don't have nothing to do with this shit.
Because
it's just the type of music I like to make.
I could say something that has nothing to do with me or the actual crew that I'm with, but it could be some shit that happened 3 weeks ago to a whole different crew. It's just the same set of circumstances. Now I'm caught up in something because it resembled a killing over there.
So I wasn't even talking about that. Watch this. The run-on joke between me and him, I always say, look where they get their inspiration from.
It's not just the
What you say about?
Yeah, he fucking fizzled out and shit, man. Like the nigga hit the off switch.
God damn.
Somebody cut that nigga power off and shit.
Nigga,
But
so
The
nah, dog,
no.
symbol,
like,
it's it.
oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
In and out with
Uh
it.
oh.
You good? You
You,
good?
you
You
good?
there?
Yeah, I'm good. Can y'all hear
You
me?
sure?
Yeah, we
Yes.
hear you
Yeah.
now, nigga. We didn't hear you a
All right.
minute ago.
But yeah, like I was having a discussion offline, uh, was with a buddy. I think I
Uh,
forgot. Yeah, I was having it with a couple of my. If you an artist, like you said, as an artist storytelling. If I talk about, is plenty of gangsta.
I don't know what it is, but they don't want you to say that. Whatever it
yo,
is, they do not want you to say it. But
his phone tapped over there.
The movies, dog. I
boom, 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 boom.
Excuse me, man. That's
yeah,
funny as hell.
yeah, but what I'm saying is basically, if I could talk about a murder that happened on Scarface, so that's cool, bro. You could tie it back to that. But I can't talk about some shit that happened and I know ain't no dead. Okay, the suspect ain't been like. Why would you? That's
All
what I'm
right, let me
saying.
ask you
Why
this
would you
question.
do that, bro? Why?
Let me ask you this question, and I want you to be honest with me. What's the difference between a little kid on O Block right now who's not gang affiliated, but he make music and he talk about O Block versus Ice Cube?
Listen to what you just said. Somebody that's not gang affiliated, dog. That's
Ice
what I'm.
Cube wasn't gang affiliated either.
But listen to what you're listen. No, I'm going by you. You just said a kid that's gone. That's just not affiliated, but he repping. He's talking about what he's seen on O Block. They can't tie none of that back to him. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's the key point that people
But
are
but
missing.
but but
The key point.
if he's
I could talk about
rapping,
a shooting that happened in Heat. I could talk about a shooting that happened in Scarface, Boys in the Hood, Minister Society, Locked Up,
so what would
Gridlock.
differ? Why? Let me ask this question: what would differentiate yourself from those other people? Like, what would your wording be? You would have to say these character names, right?
Not necessarily. You just talk
No,
about the
you
situation.
giving yeah, you
R.J. Payne
giving
just did it.
detail. Yeah, you giving
R.J. Payne just did it,
details.
and it sounded
All
like
right.
he was
So
talking about some
even
real
if they
life
give
shit.
it
I just knew the
detail,
rules.
it still can seem like it's coming directly from you, or unless you say it in third person or some shit.
No, dog, no, dog. You no, bro, no.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, how would I know like that? That's not you talking like
Because
or
this
doing
is
this
not
shit.
because for one, this is not the first time this happened. We just referenced Bobby Schmurder. When you getting on a record, bro, and you are literally saying the shit. These people, you are making their job so easy. All they got to do is just sit and listen. Oh, okay. You telling it. You're telling everything. And you're not even being creative with it. You're like spilling the shit.
Yeah, because if your man, so if you say your man's name, like let's say we
Ah,
said like
you see what you
whoever
just
caught a body
said?
about a week
You see
ago.
what you said? His
What's that?
man name. That's the same thing I was saying towards him. Like, unless you say these character names, how would I know that you're talking about this movie?
Not really though,
Now,
because hold up.
by them saying these niggas' names, you know who he talking about. So if there's
But
a
okay, but
open
listen
case
to this.
going on, that's that nigga.
But if you're Bobby Schmurda and you're affiliated right now, niggas know who your crew is. The cops probably know every member of your crew because the fans know every member of your crew. Now they start piecing a crime scene together, and a member of your crew was there. You just said, "Yo, so and so caught a body about a week ago." Oh, you probably talking about somebody in your crew. Oh, your man was there. Now we gonna look into this nigga. Oh shit, there's fingerprints in the system. Oh shit, there's fingerprints. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo. Bingo. Easy. Easy, buddy.
Oh no.
That's why I
I
say it's the
agree
art of
with that,
storytelling.
but the key thing of that is this. He actually said that person name. And like
Oh
that's
yeah.
the one key thing that I'm saying. I'm
But
not
even if
saying
you
that
don't
you're but hold on,
go
Z.
ahead, go ahead.
I
My
mean
fault.
hold on, Joe. Apologize. I'm not saying that you're not wrong. I'm just saying if you're gonna tell that story, that's like Pusha T always say that he make music like Mike Scorsese. If he do that, it's the texture that he painted in. But if you listen to the way that he painted, I couldn't understand because he gave you that texture. But he's not saying these names. But how many times a person can sit there and say I'm tired of hearing the same old story from him. But he's telling you like I'm getting inspiration from this, and this what it is. It's all about the level of how you appreciate it, how you view it.
But sometimes you don't even have to go dealing with names. Sometimes you could explicitly describe something that nobody else knows. Like look at the subject we talking about. You rapping about killing another rapper's mom. If that's already on, like if that's already a story out there, right? Like take the rapping part out there. You said you wanted to kill somebody's mother.
Right.
I turn on the record. If I hear something remotely close to that, and then I go look at some facts, who the hell you think I'm coming to look at first?
Yeah, you made
It's like, come on, like
connected the dots.
Yeah, you come on, man.
All right, now watch this.
That's self.
I did want to say it, but I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga. I watch battle rap. In every battle, niggas say, I'ma fuck this person up in your family, yada yada yada. We know you not doing it, but it's purely entertainment. Like you was a square ass person. Like we know, like this is your character. Like you don't even act
No,
like this.
that's two totally different situations, bro.
But
And I
but
agree. Like I'm in total agreement with you. But we talking
and,
about
and,
when the
and
crime
that's why I
actually
said I
occurred.
did want to
You
go
know?
there, but it's more about like the inspiration of writing and being free will and creating music.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, but that's basically
And
saying,
like
nigga, I'll do this to you,
yeah,
but
and
ain't
it's
shit
more
happened.
like
We
and
not
that's why I'm
talking
like
about
I
nah,
could agree with it, but
I
it's more
bodied the
like
bat. Look, my man
the,
caught a homie and we buried the body at Fourth and such. You know what I'm saying? We caught the bus back to such and such. That's what we talking about when
yeah,
you really
Right.
and that's
mapping this shit out, nigga.
and that's why I say I agree with you, but the key thing in that it's like, yo, once they say this person name, that's a different level.
No, it's not even
It's
named,
not.
dog. Going
It's
back
not
to
even
your
names.
even
It's
going back to your
details, nigga.
hypothetical. If you in a battle
Details
rap
add
and
up.
I say if I'm in a battle rap, I'm gonna kill you and all five of your people. I could say that. Did it happen? No. But if it already happened, he shows up to the battle rap and I say, yeah, your man, your mom's them up off that. Caught her in the bathroom, slice that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like hold
Word. And
on,
then they
dog.
find out like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
so and so got
bro.
actually sliced in the bathroom. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
come on, bro. That's what we talking about, dog. That is exactly. You could tell a story. Like I could get on record right now and tell a story about people getting shot and be talking about Scarface. Because if all they, if because what'll happen is if they say, oh well, Joe was affiliated with this gang right here, this that, and the other. Okay, let's say that gang had some type of incident that happened where someone lost their life or whatever. You play back my music. You say, okay, well, you say you shot somebody. All right, I did say that. I can admit that. Yes, that's all in that tape. But go listen to the record. If I start saying, yeah, I was in Miami, tigers in the backyard, came from the kitchen, now I'm in the mansion. That's Scarface, bro. That's Scarface. Did that not happen? Did that movie not? Wasn't he in the cook? Wasn't he in the dishwasher? And then he came from that to a mansion. See, you can tie that back to that. So you can't tie what I'm talking about back to any murder that y'all accusing me and my crew of being in.
Right,
That's
because we
different.
ain't in no mansion and ain't no tigers around
No,
this
we ain't in.
motherfucker.
No, I ain't got that. But if you got it, and it's like, oh, hold on, this nigga, I know that Scarface, but damn, you playing it a little too close to the truth now. You got a
Now,
mansion.
now,
You
but
just said,
this the funny thing. That's the shit that I'm talking about because it be situations like that because niggas actually live like that.
and that's why
But
I go
it's
back to why would you put yourself in that position? I would play it
true.
smart, and then go back to a mental saying. There's an art to storytelling. If you know, you gotta be careful, dog. You gotta be on your P's and Q's.
Yo, has Wu-Tang ever got anybody indicted?
Nope.
Remember, there was a whole Gambino era where them niggas was drugged the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? They was they moved way far from the motherfucking martial arts. Them niggas was fucking Gambinos.
Yeah.
Like telling you, dog.
Dropping mad ill shit like live at the MGM. Nobody got locked up behind that fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got locked up behind the big shit or fucked up behind the big. I got a story to tell. It's art the storytelling. That big story was real as shit. Nobody knew that story was real till Fat Joe said it was real.
Facts.
Art the storytelling.
Mm-hmm. It's an art to that shit, man. You can't go out there and be niggas want to go out there and be explicitly saying this shit like, well, I ain't say no name, dog. You do know context clues, supporting details. You did provide that. You know what I'm saying? You provided that, so
Can't get mad at that.
Facts, yeah, that's all me and Joe was saying. And I'm still all for that shit, man. I'm not ever gonna knock what nobody do. But there's consequences to everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the hardest shit. Like, give me all that gangster shit. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yep,
You
because
know?
look, had that been my homie, real talk. That's my homie. Me and Thug, we kicking in the booth every day, you know what I'm saying? Or every other day, you know what I'm saying? We got family, we adults and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it. And I know my nigga in some shop be like, ooh, I don't know about that, dog. I don't know if I let that boss slip out. Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get the wrong impression. You don't want the let's redo that. Now, if he don't want to listen, then that's on him. But he can't never say, "Look, dog."
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like. I hear what you're saying about this all the storytelling mental, but let's be real. A lot of these niggas don't write their music. They go in the studio and talk about what the fuck they did today, and they punch
No,
that shit
the
in.
majority. Yeah. Yep.
So you can't really be mad that a nigga is trying to tell their truth in their music and
I'm
their
not mad
truth
at
is
none of
just
it.
some fucked up shit and they don't really know how to rap because they never really took time to rap.
I ain't
And they
mad at
just
all.
spit bars out and the
Facts.
bars
I'm
is
not
what the
mad at
fuck
none of
they
it.
did.
I ain't mad. I'm just saying, my
I
nigga
ain't
be
mad either.
careful.
It's
My
just
nigga be careful.
But
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
just
Now
pay
I will
attention to
get
what you
mad.
say.
I will get mad if you get knocked behind your shit and now you start snitching.
True.
That's when I'm having an issue with it. You get
Yeah,
knocked
because
behind your
we got
shit
the
and you
receipts of your
stand
ass
on it.
saying it.
Facts, like, dog, now you telling on motherfuckers. And like I feel about that shit in real life, man. Like, especially when you claim you come from that cloth. When
Mm-hmm.
you claim that you a street nigga, you gotta stand on it. Like a lot of people feel like if a civilian get caught up in something and you know go testify that that's snitching. It's not snitching. Motherfucking civilians don't live by that code. You know what
Nope.
I'm saying? Like that's different, nigga. You took this street oath, blood in, blood out type shit. You knew what come with it. Stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I have a problem with it. Like, do whatever the fuck y'all got to do, but now don't get your man up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you know you scared to go to jail. That's why I don't give a fuck what niggas say about Bobby Shmurda, how he be dancing and all that. He a real stand up nigga. He took
Mm-hmm.
more time to balance the shit out with his man to make sure his man could come home, and then his man came home first. The nigga Bobby still stayed in longer, and he
Yep.
could have got out first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real nigga. I don't give a fuck what he dancing about. And I don't give a fuck if he was, you know, whatever.
Yep.
That's
That's
still real
real.
as hell. That's some real man shit. Like, nah, dog. You know what I'm saying? This my guy. We was in this shit together, so fuck it.
Mm-hmm. That's that.
And
Couldn't
dog,
agree.
I'm that way with everything. Like, I'm that way. You know, y'all know I don't fuck with politics. I don't give a fuck Democrat, Republican. But stand on what you stand on. Don't bitch up, but don't change your approach because I come around, somebody else come around. No, stand on what the fuck you stand on. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like in every situation, do not bitch up because somebody press you because you thought that way for a reason. So stand on it.
I mean, hey,
Facts.
dog. Yeah, I mean, right. Look, I can't even say nothing else, dog. Like, and then it's funny how every time he's saying something, he it segues into our next topic and shit. So, like, speaking of standing on shit, hey, there was something out there in the culture in the sphere that member CMG member EST Gee is the new Jeezy.
Yo, Twitter was going nuts.
Look, we just report the news. We don't make it. We just report it.
hmm
We just telling you what we heard. Word on the street is they claiming this man to be Young Jeezy. Now, as Mental say, stand 10 toes down. Stand on what you believe in. This, that, and the other.
Yep.
If you agree with that, stand on that. Me personally, I don't want to make that claim. I'm sorry. I don't want to make that claim just yet. Uh,
He hasn't put
let
enough
the
work in.
let the brother tell his story. Let his story get told first. Before, I
Facts.
mean, because if he's the new Young Jeezy, I mean, he would one have to start out being in Boys in the Hood, and he would have to be on another label outside of CMG. Then he would have to break out that label, go solo, and then go to CMG, and then start to pumping out work. So, but I don't even want to get
I
all
have
up
a
into that.
random
Just
question.
let that brother write his
If
story.
if they gonna label him Jeezy, whatever Jeezy we talking about? Because
Right.
the first ever Jeezy wasn't really that good. Like I don't like lyrically, like rapping wise, Jeezy wasn't what he was once he got to like the recession.
Hmm.
Like once we got that Jeezy, like Jeezy started like wordplay got different, cadence got sped up a little bit. Like we started hitting with different flows and shit. It wasn't just slowed down and one word at a time punched in type shit.
Right. I don't even think we could even say it from an impact standpoint because I
That
remember
too.
when Jeezy first hit the scene. You know, so I I don't think it's from an impact. Is it? Yeah, I'm glad you asked that too because I don't know if where they coming from. Is it from a bar standpoint? Is it from a song standpoint? I don't. I won't agree if they
I'm not
say
sure.
impact.
And what's so fucked up? Some of my favorite songs is from the early Jeezy era when he couldn't rap that good.
Because it was more,
It was
lack of a
authentic.
better term, it was more mood music. Shout out to Joe Budden
Yeah,
again, but it was more mood music. He wasn't the greatest, but it just felt
yeah, it felt
bigger than what
right.
it was.
Pause.
Yeah, it did. Like, and that's real. But you know what? There's certain artists that don't really say shit, but it's how they say it. It just make it sound bigger than
Mm-hmm.
what it is. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And that's a art. That's art in and of itself. If I'm not really saying nothing, but the way that I display it musically, it resonates with you somehow. That's kind of ill too.
Cause yeah, I think that's another person who was just heavy with the dope, and then at some point just switched it up little by little.
Hmm.
So it's like, what are you really saying? Like, what are you comparing him to?
That's
It's
what I'm
Yeah,
saying though, dog. Cause like when we was kind of like going over the outline of mental sent it over, I was like, bro, I really can't. Like I didn't heard some outlandish shit, man, in 2022. I ain't even gonna
yeah.
lie. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I didn't heard some outlandish shit, and I don't even want to make it seem like this was outlandish. It was just, I guess,
I
random.
think EST Gee would even say it's too early to be
I
comparing
would
him to anybody.
random, dog. It was that's what I'm saying. It's random as fuck, dog. Like yo, like the brother just like
He
damn,
trying
give
to establish himself.
right. Thank you, man. Yeah, you was helping me out. That's exactly what I was trying to convey. He's
so
trying to
is Jeezy
establish
career
himself, and
like
y'all already.
100% over?
Is you what?
Mm,
Is Jeezy like 100% retired from hip hop?
I don't believe so.
I do, whether he says it or not.
You
Even if
think
he
he?
drops a song here or there, he's doing other shit now. He got a baby now, you know what I'm saying? His
Yeah.
girl be on the fucking well, they show just got canceled, but his girl shit. But yeah, you know, he a father. Well, I think he already got kids, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he a father again. So yeah, he probably is, man. You know, he probably on like that J type time at this point. Like I drop when I feel like it. Couple verses here or there, but you know, I don't really believe we're gonna get too many more albums if we get another one.
Yeah. You right. You right. You right. Yeah, I don't
You
think we're gonna
know,
get a consistent Jeezy. Yeah.
not at all because he's into so much other shit.
Hmm.
What's the last project he dropped?
Was it T? Wait, no. Damn, you're right. Oh, let me go back because I got it.
I haven't listened to Jeezy in a while. Like to me, Jeezy done fell off on slick.
Give me a second. Give me a second, cause
But
I
it's
was
like,
listening to
but
yeah,
did
there was
he
the
fall
recession
off or
too.
did he just stop? Well, when did that shit come out?
2020.
Okay, so 2 years. So once niggas like start getting the 2, 3, 4 year gap, they don't really need rap like that. They don't need hip hop like that. They
This
got
was a
other
nice
endeavors
album
now.
too. It was a nice
Yeah,
album.
no, that was one of his better ones. And I've never really been a fan of Jeezy bars. I've been a fan of Jeezy the movement
Mm-hmm.
of how like it was almost Gucci man like, but Gucci got better over the years. I mean, Jeezy did too,
Yeah,
but I really feel like Gucci every year stepped up. The
I
music
think
he
it was
makes
a
now is
wavy.
What's that?
I think it was a wave of artists that went through that. To be honest,
No, it
now
definitely
that you
was.
say that, like from
I'm just
that
talking about
era,
niggas that was like not lyrical at all, to the point like, yo, you know what? The one of the worst songs in history might be "I'm So Icy," that the whole beef between them two started over. That song is trash.
Oh yeah.
In both of their catalogs, that song is at the bottom of the barrel for both of them.
Agreed. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? That song
Like,
is trash, bro.
so
Like,
yeah. I would, yeah. I don't even think
and it was
the
trash back
hardest
then.
Jeezy fan, Gucci fan would defend that.
Facts, you cannot defend that,
Right.
nigga. That's like Jay-Z, like Frank. No, I hate this song. Jay-Z, show me what you got. I hate that fucking song.
What?
I don't care if Jay-Z did it or not. The
dog, I be
beat done.
telling this nigga he's so fucking retarded. So peep this shit up.
Oh no.
That's how I feel about it, bro.
The only reason why I don't disagree with you at times, the moment I think of Lil Wayne rapping on this shit, and I just forget whole verse.
Dog, Wayne did that shit so fucking dirty. You forgot that Hov was on it.
I thought you was gonna say. I honestly thought you was gonna pull something from Volume One. I
No,
never would have thought you would have said that's.
Yeah,
That's why
dog, that
really. That's
nigga
what
kill
really.
me when you say that shit.
That what
show me
really
what you
shook
got.
me.
And that one Jay-Z joint on the soundtrack. What was that? Where they shot the video on like a kaleidoscope diamond or some bullshit, man. What was that song?
For the
Y'all
fan.
know what I'm talking about. Whatever that wild ass nut ass shit was, those are the two
For the
worst
fan
Jay-Z
for
joints ever.
that was for Blue Street.
And they was in that like diamond shit or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Girl's best friend.
That yeah, girl's best friend. That shit was trash.
See, I thought you was gonna say something like that. I ain't when this he said so I was like,
What you got,
oh
dog?
shit. I thought you was gonna say something like, I know what girls like, you know what I'm saying, him Puff and Lil Kim Volume One.
Yeah, this shit
You
ass
said,
I know
too.
my shit though.
I know
Yeah,
what
it is
girls
ass,
like.
but for some reason I like that joke. But it is ass
Yeah,
for
I
what
mean
Hov
it's
did.
the beat be going hard though, that dun, dun,
But you know what it is? Because you take a song like that and then you put it against Ain't No Nigga with him and Foxy. And
right.
that shit is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but but it's the same shit. Like movies, you know what I mean? Yeah. Certain shit you just gotta be like, nah, nigga, that was trash. No matter how you
That's
slice it.
that was a good one. That was a good one, though. That one caught me off guard. I thought I really like if you'd have said girls best friend. I probably would have been like, yeah, bro, yeah, that's my.
Nah,
I'm a
that joint
fan,
trash
but
too.
yeah, that's one of the ones I'll be like, yeah, bro, we gonna act like we didn't hear that
I had to stop fucking with my reasonable doubt bias. Like, nah, he can't get no more passes. He keep doing this shit.
Look,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna say it's for a soundtrack, but now fuck that. Hell no,
Yeah,
you
fuck
still
that. You
supposed to.
still Hov.
Yeah, you still supposed to go in. You still
You still
pause,
Hov, nigga.
pause. Yeah,
Yep.
you still supposed to fucking. You Sean Carter, man. Come on, man.
Facts, nigga. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. He's still one of the greatest, though. You know what I'm saying. Maybe back to realism. He's still one of the greatest.
Nah,
But
he definitely is. But EST Gee is not anybody. He's EST Gee. And I think
right,
he would even say that. Don't
right.
compare him. You know what I'm saying? Let him do him, bro. And like he's barring up. Like I fuck with him. I fuck with 4-2 Doug. Like and then he's already battling the fact that most times when you hear EST Gee, he's affiliated with 4-2 Doug. Even though they
Mm-hmm.
are, together in a certain sense, they are still solo artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let them establish them and let EST, excuse me, establish him and let him show that I got joints too. I stand with the best of these niggas, especially from South. I'm gonna bar up with y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get the brother some time, y'all. Hold off on the comparisons, world.
He
Get a
got some
brother some
joints, man.
time. Let him tell his story. You know what I'm
He
saying?
got
Like,
some joints.
like you said though, bro. Like you said, he's still establishing himself. He's already been known and been linked to 4-2 Doug. So give the brother some time and let him make a way. Before we could just because even if he doesn't live up to the Young Jeezy, I would hate for that because he didn't ask for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not anything
That
he asked for. So don't do that, world. I know we get excited, you know what I'm saying, and we get the fanboying and stuff like that, fangirling, and you know what I'm saying, and we become prisoners of the moment, and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? Let the get a brother some time, y'all. Give him some time.
And like, you know what's funny? He talk about what he talk about, but like Jeezy was really like teaching the class on how to move work.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like I don't really think that's what EST Gee doing. He's just talking about the life, his life, partying. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then he hit the struggle shit, but like, yo, he just doing lyrical South shit.
What you would expect from a up and coming artist, somebody that's just breaking in, yeah.
Yeah, like Jeezy was literally out here the snowman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show you how to cook it, break it down, move it, get it chipped in, like.
Right. How much it costs? Look, how much.
Right. Like, nigga, take a notebook out. Like, EST Gee not trying to make niggas take a notebook out. He just talking that fly, the life shit right now. From an ill Southern nigga perspective. But he sound like he could go if he on the track with an East, like a up, like he could probably get on a drill joint and slide on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what I hear 4-2 Doug kind of, he could probably get into that bag too. And both of them can kind of play with their voices. Like, see, that's what separates the South, bro. The South can fucking, y'all niggas, because y'all the South too. But
yeah.
Y'all niggas can manipulate words to the point that I can't. One, because of where I'm from and how we're just structured in our bars and our dialect, right?
Right.
So, like, y'all niggas can leave off like the last 2-3 letters in the word and just make it sound hard. Like,
yeah, yeah.
You know, you be like, yo, the nigga didn't even finish the word, and that shit sound crazy. Or, like, just pitch wise, tone wise, like, take it up, take it down, make it nasally, make it this, make it that. It's like, it's just the, you know, the accent, the cadence that up north, East Coast niggas or West Coast niggas really can't do. You know, our shit, the East and the West, we're kind of built off of diction, clarity, super ill metaphor, double entendre. You know what I mean? The South has a way of just, I don't know, man, making that shit just sound fly as fuck.
But see, that's what drew me to being
with
a fan
bars,
of hip hop. Yeah, because it's like, I still, even as an adult, still get wild by sometimes when people say shit on tracks, and I be like, what the, whoa, he said that? How? How did he fit Royce and up, dog? Man. Dog. Oh, my man, bro. I'll be listening to Royce, man, like his prime, when him and DJ Premier them primes 1 and 2. Sometimes he make me want to take my notebook, dog, and just every rhyme I ever thought I wrote that was dope, crumble that shit up. And it's not many artists that make me do that, dog. He's one of them. So it's like, now, yeah, I admit that, dog. Like, I still get wild by when people say certain shit. I be like, damn, he said that. Like, yep. I just be wanting to get that. That's how I write, though. I want to get that wild fact out of somebody. Like, they're like, oh shit, he said that. Yeah, nigga, that's me.
Facts.
I know, I appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, that was me.
That's also going to be our downfall.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different conversation. We don't even got to get into it.
Of course.
But that's ultimately going to be our downfall.
Not necessarily, because that's competition. Because, see, that competition, what does it do? It make you better.
Well, yeah, you know what? You're right, because I can't even say that, because our goal isn't really to be like a lot of these other niggas that be on the radio and top 40 and shit. So, yeah, it won't be our downfall.
Yeah, I can tell a brother quick. Yeah, you can probably have about 100, 200 more songs than me. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. But see these solid 15, 20, 30 I got, I guarantee you can still rotate them 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Still going to be able to be like, yo, damn, all right, yeah, I see where he was at with it. Because it's all about making timeless. I'm not going to say it's all about, but my goal is to make timeless music, or try to make timeless music, something that you can't really put in a box and be like, oh yeah, I remember what I was doing that year. You know what I'm saying?
That's what makes the greats the greats.
Yeah, man, and let EST Gee get his chance to make his name and do that for himself.
Facts, because that nigga's around a lot of heavy hitters, and he holds his own.
Yes, sir.
He holds his own.
And speaking of look, see, at it again. Holding on.
Slide.
Holding his own. That goes back to the last topic. Holding his own. Mr. YK Osiris. I swear, dog. This dude stayed, bruh. He stayed in the damn news.
Hey, Frank, what song this nigga got? I know you know.
I want to say Worth It.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is. I might have heard. I probably heard it though, but I probably
I'm not
didn't know it
about
was
to
him.
sing it, but
Yeah, of course not. But you know what? I
Please.
don't really listen to the radio, so I probably haven't
I
heard
don't
that
listen
shit.
to. Yo, I swear to God, I literally. Before we get into that, please let me ask this question: do you think you have to make radio-friendly music to be played on the radio?
Not anymore.
Okay,
Well, actually, never. Because everything's
okay.
been in waves, but nah, because they've always been able to edit shit. There's been shit where, I hated hearing shit on the radio. Like, yo, it's way too many edits in this.
What made me ask that question is because of him. Like he have music,
Well, he really only has one song on the
I was
radio.
about to say, dog, he
Yeah, I don't
does.
know anything else he's done.
but
Like everything
people
else
don't.
he's
And
good.
that's the thing. It's like that was that one radio-friendly song, and all the bullshit came after that.
It was more no. The thing with him, we heard
Let me look
more
this
shit
shit up
about
on
his
YouTube.
antics than his music.
True.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Cause that nigga
this
old motherfucker, he owe everybody money.
this brother once
And that
again,
shit might even be an antic right now, too.
right? So here we go with another one, and once again he didn't open up his mouth and insert
Big
foot.
teeth ass bastard.
So YK Osiris says, and let me make sure I get it right. He said niggas ain't real if they girl ain't paying her own bill. That you ain't real if she basically, if you ain't paying for everything, you ain't real. You ain't a real man. So YK Osiris believe real men pay for everything, and you know what I'm saying, your girl shouldn't have to pay for nothing. Now, as a veteran, brother has a right to say whatever he wants to say. That brother has that constitutional right. I also have a right, because he said it, where we can all have an opinion on it, to voice an opinion. I see where he's coming from. I just don't think money should be the topic when you owe people. So you talking about you taking care of your girl, or you taking care of that debt. And that's just where I'm at.
Oh,
Facts.
you said you can kind of agree with it?
No, I say I see where he's coming from, because
How?
I mean, if that's where if he feels like that, because that's his opinion. If he feel like if your girl shouldn't have to pay for nothing, and he wants that, I mean, I'm not a woman, so I'm not dating him. If whatever woman that wants is, she gonna choose, and they gonna get together. So I can't. That's not for me to say nothing. But I'm just saying, like, for the topic, you talking about paying for everything, dog. You always in the limelight for something negative, and you owe people, like we just was talking about. So it's like, yeah, you talking about, yeah, okay, that's, I can see where you're coming from, because that, you have an opinion. But nigga, how you talking about paying for your girl, paying all her bills and all that? Nigga, you ain't, what about that debt? Nigga, that's a bill. Is you paying that one? Is you paying
So
that one?
what? So I just don't really understand. And I'm a nigga that, don't get it twisted. Most of the time, I will pay for some shit, like most shit. But I don't understand why people feel like we should just be obligated to do it. Why? Nobody can really give me a viable reason. Just because you are a female, you got a vagina. I don't really understand it. Like, outside of that, and even with that, I still don't understand it. Why should I have to pay for everything?
Right, I agree. But
Like,
see, yeah,
period.
I
I don't
agree.
give a fuck what our money level is. Unless you're fucking homeless and jobless, why should I have to pay for everything? Especially your bills. This your phone.
Yep. Yep. And
know
I
what I'm saying?
and like I said, I see it from both sides, bro. That's why I say, because even them as an opinion, because okay, you take back in the day,
And if I pay for this phone, let me look through it. Even though I don't want to look through it. But say if I wanted to, like, because I'm not one of them niggas. I don't give a fuck about that. I was at one point. But I don't give a fuck. I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm super grown. But, all right. So how would you feel if I pulled the car? Yo, I pay for everything. As a human being, you should never want another human being to hold anything over your head just off rip, male or female.
Yep.
Now, well, I pay for everything.
Well, if you look at it though, bro, if I guess, cause see, I think he's coming from a standpoint of that's your woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm her man.
Right. And
no, not right. I'm her man.
No, I know. You know, like, I'm breaking it down. No, I'm breaking it down.
About to say, what they got to do with anything?
I get because I'm with like I said, I agree. I'm just looking at the other side because I've just I just be trying to go down those rabbit holes sometimes. Fuck, about my ass. So a woman, her natural like her purpose is to find a man that's going to protect and provide.
Well, say allegedly.
Okay, well, that's allegedly to go out and get a man that can protect and provide, bear his children, and go head on and live life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if that's someone that you love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you don't, because I'm on your side. I'm just going on the other side. He's probably looking at it from a point where that's somebody that's got my last name, you know what I'm saying? It's my girl, I want the best for her, I'm the one I'm a man, we have this history of the man being the breadwinner of the home and women taking care of the inside of the home. So, I mean, he's probably looking at it from that. He's out making that money, so she's doing what she could do at home. Now, I'm not saying that that's right, because at the end of the day, the woman has to be okay with that. If she's okay with the man paying for everything and bowing to his every command, being at his
beck and call,
your beck and call and stuff like that, then hey, I mean, sister, I can't knock the sister. That's what she want. Hey, another sister might say, well, that's not for me.
I just don't get it though.
I agree. I'm just
I mean, what's the and I know a lot of females that would disagree with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at it like, man, I'm not your dependent. You ain't gonna hold shit over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, But at the same time, the women that want that, what happens to also that particular subgenre of women that want that? What happened to you want equality too? That ain't equality. When it come down to it. But like I said, I am the type that in relationships, I mostly pay for everything. Not because I feel I'm obligated, because most of the times I can. Well, let me break it down. I'm not paying for everything. You paying for your own bills and shit. But when we're together, I got this. No matter what we doing. We going out, we going here, we going there. Then I got this. But if we live separately, you handling your shit. I'll help you every now and then, but I'm not gonna pay everything for you because I'm gonna be in debt then. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm in debt, are you gonna help me?
Yep.
I done fucking fucked up a couple bills trying to make sure that you good. Now you gonna help me get out this hole?
Yeah, and I mean it's going back to your equality thing too. I don't think women necessarily want equality. I think they want it, in different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, equality, they'll take it as far as...
Let's say certain women. Let's not blanket, because I hate when they blanket us.
Well, I ain't gonna no, because you gotta let me draw the comparison first. So when they say equality, right? Okay, sir, most of them will say, yeah, okay, we want equality, this, that, and the other. All right, equality.
This is Joe numbers, ladies.
Yeah, that's
and
me. This is me. I'm standing on it. Yeah, this is me. I'm gonna stand on it. So they'll say they want equality, and that's like, okay, equality as far as an equal pay. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to move like a man. You should be able to do this, that, and the other. Move about freely. All right, cool, baby girl, you got that. Equality also means that if we out on a date and let's say a dude grab your ass or something like that, don't look at me to defend. You want equality. You should be able to handle that.
Damn, you took that shit to the extreme.
But no, that's true though, dog. That's true. That's equality though. That's what I'm saying. You can't have it. If you want equality, you have to understand what equality means. So if we wake up in the middle of the night because we hear noise, if we want equality, go ahead, go see what's up. Go see. Don't look at me. Don't look for me.
That's a strong point, and I slightly agree with you.
You want equality? Go handle that. Let me know. Tell me what's up. I'll cover the back.
What you think, Frank?
Yes. Hey, bro. They want equal rights. You gotta be equal rights. Equality is equality, dog. You can't have it one way, then one is the other way. We can't get it like that. So you want to put yourself in that type of situation, you got to deal with come with it.
Cause see, I understand where he coming from even back in the day. For most of our grandparents and stuff like that, our grandfathers was the ones who worked. Our grandmothers didn't. Now, financially, logically, today, that presents a lot of challenges because inflation. A lot of things, education, a lot of things factor into that. Why it's more of a two-parent or two-income, you know what I'm saying, thing where it's, because it's more effective if it's more than one income. It's effective. So that's why I kind of disagree with what he's saying, because it's like if you making depending on where you live, you're a single person, man, you making under like 50K, it's hard for you. It's hard. You pretty much average. So it's like, how can you, that person still has to go out and date. They still got to find love. So it's like, damn, you want to go out there, you want them to go broke behind love. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, now I can see if, you know what I'm saying, you millions and billions, stuff like that, even a couple of thousands, you know what I'm saying? And you can afford that, go right ahead. So if you can't, I would say, nah.
Still a hard one, bro. Even if you can afford it, that's the way to not be able to afford anything in the long run.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, like, nah, we need to be in this shit together. This is how we gonna build something, yo. And that's my whole thing. We supposed to be building something. I'm not supposed to be giving my all and you're not. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Why the fuck would I pay for your phone bill? Why would I pay your car note? I gotta pay mine.
right. So I gotta pay mine.
Yeah, like, yo, we probably got kids like in college or some shit. No, you gotta help me to make sure whatever can keep this shit afloat. And see, dog, that's why nowadays I'd rather just struggle by myself. Like, I can't keep giving up mad shit to somebody else if they're not willing to do the same. Now, if you're willing to do the same for me, we probably, you know what I'm saying, can make this shit work, to be honest with you. Like, even if I ain't paying for everything, as long as I know when shit get rough for me, now it's your turn to hold this shit down, and you are going to do that. I know mad dudes that then held they fucking chick down. You know what I'm saying? She want to go to school. This nigga working 2 jobs. He take care of the kids. He doing this, that, and the third. Yeah. When this nigga falls on hard times, shorty hit the bricks quick. Yo, I'm out, B. I can't take care of no man that can't take care of himself. Bitch, what?
Yep. I done seen it. I've seen it. That's why I say for, because even I see where you coming from too, because like a woman could wake up, she could get married to you, wake up one day and be like, man, I'm tired, and then just take half your shit. You didn't work for it. Because that's another thing too. You've worked so hard, you put in all this work. You put in 100 hours, 80 to 100 hours and shit, built yourself up to, then put some M's under your name. You might not even be no fly, flossy ass type nigga, man. You might be somebody low key type shit. get you a chick, you marry, y'all saying y'all done been through, you know what I'm saying? She probably never saw you at that bottom part or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? You come in, you don't really show her much. And over time, she's able to see things and whatever, and it's kind of, as time marches on, y'all done built something serious. She may wake up and say, man, I don't want this no more. And now half of all of what you work for, half of it you got to share with her. And that's kind of fucked up, So I can understand why brothers are cautious, you know what I'm saying? Be like, whoa, hold up, because it's a lot not working in our favor. It's a lot not working in our favor. So you kind of want, that's why, like what you were saying, Mitchell, going back to what I was saying with the economics and today, man, look, it boy shit high. Look, that's all I'm gonna say.
For real, like, and that's the thing. Like, if you're not trying to help me and you just take, then nah, I'm better off by myself. You know what I mean? Because in the long run, I got to make sure I'm good. Fuck trying to make sure you good, shorty. If I can't make sure I'm good, how am I gonna take care of you? And me taking care of you strictly might make sure that I'm not good, and I can't have that. You know what I mean? And a lot of there's certain pockets of females that feel that way. Now, I do believe the majority of women, but look at that shit and be like, man, you fucking crazy. Like, you're not about to take care of me. Like, first of all, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking permission to do shit or get anything.
Yeah.
Just off top.
Let's just say let's just go for this one. Like, for this one, let's say because like you say, not all women are the same, not all men are built the same. So let's say you were able to find someone who you can put your trust and your all into, because that person they do exist. They're out there. So you're able to meet that person. At that point, would it really matter? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have that to worry about, like being abandoned, you know what I'm saying, at any given point in time, and you have somebody that understands because they've possibly been abandoned, would you think that's something that you would probably consider?
Yeah, like I'm saying, there are circumstances that I would hold somebody down.
Yeah.
But even in that, I need to know what it is going into it. Is this for life? Is this while you trying to get back on your feet? You know what I'm saying? Like, we really got to have a talk about this level of support.
Yeah, I agree. Frank?
And that's the thing. And like I said, I hold my relationships down when I'm in the motherfuckers. But at the same time, it does come to a point where you feel like, even if you're not getting used, there comes to a point where you feel like you're getting used. Like, yo, you haven't returned not near a favor. Even if it wasn't a favor, just off the strength that you're not even asking. Yo, you good. You see, that's what, unfortunately, those same certain pockets of females we're talking about, they're the type that won't even ask you, are you good? You holding them the fuck down. You going in debt. They won't even ask you how you are. Yo, you good, Joe? You need anything? Mm-hmm. Even if you know this person can't provide it, it's just the fact that you ask. Because most men going to be like, nah, shorty, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And not even really getting into no shit. Just some man shit. But when you're not even asking, come on, man.
Agreed.
And I think that's what most men want the most. Yo, just act like you really give a fuck about me and my well-being. Me as a black man, me and the shit that I got to go through. And that's why in my relationships, I hold shit down. Because I really don't need you to do anything. But I need to know that you can and you are willing to do anything.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like the realest shit that I can say on this topic. You know what I'm saying? Nah, shorty, I got this. Like, my mother built me to fucking survive. So, yeah, I can hold this down. But I truly need to know if this shit go down, you trying to keep me afloat. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how I get busy. Like, you know how the fuck I get busy. But if you're not willing to do that, yo, I'm out. Yo, whether it takes me a year, 10, 12, 15 years, eventually I'm going to get to that point where I see, yo, I can't rely on you for shit. You can't even pick up the phone and check on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you going to say, why I didn't pick up the phone and call you? All right, well, I could fucking hold the mirror up in your face and ask you to say the same thing again. Don't keep shooting at me. What the fuck is your problem? So, you know, that's what it is on that subject. So, yeah, fuck what YK Osiris talking about. Hold yourself down, shorty, so we can hold each other up.
Hey, I agree with everything this nigga said. I ain't got shit to say.
Yeah, because I was about to ask you, like, yo, you sure you don't want to add something?
Nah, I ain't
Nah,
got
that's
nothing to
word.
say.
Hold
That
yourself
nigga
up.
cover
You know what I'm
every
saying?
aspect of what needs to be covered.
Yeah, we could do it, but you, first of all, prove that I should be doing this for you. And most
Right.
people can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Yeah. Ain't nothing else we can add on that one, dog. That's about as real as it's gonna get. Shit.
Yeah, facts.
To be honest with you, Shan, we can't even say no more on that one. We might as well. Damn. I mean, the last. Well, before we go to damn. Last one, second to last one. Tragic incident. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. If you know, in the culture.
I know what you about to say.
Yeah, man. If you're in the culture, then you're probably aware of the news of rapper Trouble. Brother lost his life yesterday. He's 34 years old. You know, on our other podcasts on Corner Street Rap, you know, even on Culture on the Corner brand, you know, we just talk about everything on the corner. And on the Corner Street Rap pod, we covered some tragic incidents. And here we are on What's the Deal, covering another tragic incident within hip hop yet again. And I was a fan of Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I was a
Me
fan.
too.
And I don't know, bro. I'm just like, I'm not numb. I'm just disappointed, bro. Like I'm tired of being disappointed. Like, another brother making some music, trying to get out of his environment, go home, chilling, and then boom. And it's like what I remember Boosie, dog. I remember Boosie had said that one time a while back. Like, you know, he encouraged rappers not to go home, you know, because
Yeah.
you know
A
it
lot of niggas saying that now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, it ends up bad for you, you know, and that's sad, bro. Like, you hate that it has to be that way, because you should want, if someone make it out the hood or make it out where they from, they should be able to go home and be able to kick it and go to places where they used to go, and being able to hang out with people they used to hang out with, and being able to reminisce and stuff like that. They shouldn't have to worry about those things. So that shit's tragic, man. And so rest in peace, Trouble, you know.
It is, especially for him, because Trouble isn't new to the game.
Mm-mm.
Trouble isn't new to the life, or whatever the life is. Trouble got joints. Trouble, you know what I'm saying? Like, outside of just being Trouble, like, he was a man, a father, a brother, uncle, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's son. Um, and the unfortunate thing is, even though we don't have no details, that whatever he got killed over probably wasn't that fucking serious. And that's what makes all of the majority of these tragedies really fucking tragic. Because a lot of them shits be over nothing when it really come down to the basics of life. Niggas beefing over bullshit, man. Even if it's blocks and money and all that. I kill you, you kill me, we kill each other. Now nobody get money. You know?
Everybody
If we
sad.
beefing over a girl, I kill you, you kill me. Now nobody getting, you know what I'm saying, no vagina, no nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you in jail, I'm dead, or vice versa. The fuck we doing?
Mm-hmm.
I tell people, no, like, I'm all about the wild. I'll rumble anybody. But when it comes to real violence, you got to touch my kids and my mother. You know what I'm saying? To make me want to, like, take off and really lift a nigga head off his shoulders. You got to touch my kids and my mother, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. You walk up and sucker punch me right now, nigga. I'll rumble you. I'll rumble you. I don't got to pull no gun on you, dog. Like, you got kids. I got kids. I can take a punch, bro.
Yeah.
I can take a nigga fucking, you know what I mean, piping my chick. Like, I can take that. We might rumble, but I ain't trying to kill you, nigga. Go ahead. Live to pipe another nigga chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to kill you, my nigga. Just don't touch mine again. Or you can have her, but you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you can. Right.
You got a rumble
At that point,
I don't
yeah.
want to kill you. Yeah, like I don't want to kill you, bro.
Right. What you got, Frank?
I got snaked for some money. I done got, you know what I'm saying, some nut shit where a nigga deserved to be touched, but the nigga don't deserve to die.
Right.
Nah, I agree with what he's saying. Like, it ain't
that serious.
Yeah, it's like I be trying to figure that out. Like, why?
Like, why? Yeah. It don't make sense, bro.
Could it be jealousy? Could it be envy?
But see, here's the thing. No matter what it is, what's the long run gonna be for the nigga that caught the body? Now how you gotta move if you haven't got caught yet? You can't sleep tight at night, you nigga. You can't, you know what I'm saying, really rest your head. You gotta keep moving, my G, unless you one of them dumb niggas that's gonna go right back to the hood where they just gonna pick you up in 3-4 days. What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, man. I tell you what though, being an artist, all three of us being artists, it is sad, you know, it makes you wonder, but at the same time, on the flip side, it also, like you say, we try to think of solutions to how we could combat this stuff, man. It's like, because you don't want to, I mean, you amp up security, right? You know what I'm saying? Then people going to accuse you of being bougie. You see what I'm saying? So do you live with the fact that you may appear to be bougie even though you're not? You're doing it to, you know what I'm saying, kind of make it to the next day? And do you know what I'm saying, host like other type, or you do schedule type of sessions where you can interact and mingle with people so you can still show that you're in the culture? I mean, like, what do you do? What do you do?
You know what you do? The same shit that we do every day. You just gotta live. Unfortunately, Trouble didn't know that was going to be his last day. No matter what the fuck he had going on in his life, even if it was some beef, he probably never thought that whatever he had going on was going to get him killed. You know? Funny shit is, whatever he got killed for might not have had anything to actually do with him. You know what I'm saying? So with without knowing anything, there's so many different ways you could twist it, but I guarantee when it come down to whatever he got killed over, it wasn't nothing real enough to die for. Period. Unless that nigga touched somebody's kids, even if you want to take it to like somebody's wife or something, like, you know, you got to do some real personal shit to somebody. At least for me, it's me want to fucking like take you out of this earth, bro. Like, that's why I don't understand when fights jump off, niggas get jumped, somebody winds up getting stabbed. Like, I understand to the point where niggas trying to stomp your head in. Now you might have to do some shit, but like the King Von shit, niggas was just getting off. Nobody was down on the ground. Nobody was getting stomped out. Like, it was just pockets of rumbles. Nobody had to die that night. Take your lumps, my niggas. Keep it pushing.
And that's the thing. Some niggas can't do that nowadays.
Most niggas can't do
embarrassed. Niggas be pussy.
And that's what it come down to, dog. Well, me and my peoples were shooting a video the other, like 3 weeks ago, month now. Told y'all, little high school girl got shot in the stomach in the parking lot. We was shooting a motherfucking video at. Like, nigga, all we hear is pop, 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 pop. We look at each other like, yo, I think that was a gunshot. You know what I'm saying? We all look at each other like, yo, we out. You know, everybody hopped in their whips and mobbed out. We look over as we trying to peel out of this bitch. Little girl laying on the motherfucking ground, like somewhere between 14 to 16. Shot in the stomach. Over what? You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, bro.
It's just, man, I know you know what I'm saying, you'll never be able to get rid of it altogether. But it's like we talk about offline, dog. Like, can we ever get to a point where it's just, like you said.
But how come these fucking gun reform talks don't happen when this fucking, lack of a better term, black on black crime, which is just fucking crime. No black on black is just crime. But they don't talk about gun reform until it's the mass shooting at the school, or, you know, depending on the color of the school and shit.
Well, even the talks of it, though, the thing is this: people get so caught up in how they feel, and I can understand, because you know it's a tragic death and stuff like that. But you still have to use some sense of like thinking things through. It no matter what law they create, a law-abiding citizen is gonna follow that law, and the criminal is not gonna follow it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be criminal. So, at the end of the day, all you doing is fucking over a law-abiding citizen. Because if they say, okay, you can't have no guns, they take away everybody's guns. All right, we good. Everybody gave them up. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I won't go to jail. I gave them up. The criminal coming that mug with an AK-47. Now what we do? Because he gonna find it. He gonna find it.
The law-abiding citizen don't know how to get it.
Right. He gonna
unless through the store.
Criminal gonna find it. So now what we do? You need, you know what I'm saying? And then people say ban guns. Okay, we ban guns. That means the president, his security, they don't get none. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities and athletes, they don't get none either. Police all that. Nobody has them now. So this is a level playing field.
You know what's funny though? A killer gonna kill regardless.
Exactly. Criminal gonna criminal.
Yeah. That's why I don't be understanding dress codes at clubs and shit like that. Nigga, if we gonna get this shit rocking, it don't matter if I got on Timbs, Air Force Ones, Nike Dunks, Jordan Ones, or some motherfucking Gators. I'm gonna stomp this nigga out regardless. It don't matter what I got on. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come down to it, when the shit get to shaking, it's gonna shake. Nigga, 14 motherfuckers got shot in Philly in front of the cops. In front of the cops, my nigga.
Dang.
The cops talking about, yo, we seen a live shooter. Well, why didn't you put him down, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying?
People be nervous, man. I'm not giving the cop no excuse. You signed up for the job. You know
but no, my point is, when shit get to shaking, it don't matter what the situation is, bro.
Right.
I mean, the mass shooting shit, where like niggas run up in the school and do whatever, that's different. I'm talking like in the heat of the moment, now there's a shootout without cops involved. That shit different. And that be the shit when motherfuckers like, oh, you know, well, look at all of the crime in the cities. Yeah, but that's actual crime. That's not a motherfucking white person, Mexican person, or whatever going to a school and shooting innocent people. No, this shootout happened between people that was at war with each other. That's just crime.
True.
You know, and it don't be black on black. So I had the school. So you know, I work with a lot of white people. Love them to death, but you know, it is what it is. I had to really. They said some shit the other day, and I said, yo, you know what? Don't use black on black crime around me no more. I said, because if you think about it, what do most people live around? What they look like. I said, white on white crime is not called white on white crime. Mexican on Mexican ain't ain't Mexican on Mexican. Asian on Asian ain't Asian on Asian. It's just called crime. Why the fuck y'all keep singling out black on black? Man, white dudes is like, yo, you know what, Ari? I never really thought about it like that. Why not? Why I had to tell you that? It's just fucking crime because that's where we live. Who the fuck gonna get robbed first? The nigga that live next to me or down the block?
I ain't gonna lie to you though, dog. As a black man, I be speaking out about that, about black on black, but I don't come from it from that point.
It's not black on black, nigga. It's just crime because we live around blacks.
The only reason why I said is because we be loud as hell when it's the police, but quiet on that. We have to create platforms like this. We shouldn't have to create platforms like this for us to talk about another brother losing his life. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking about that. But every time you bring it up, it's like, oh man, well no, it's not. Because here's the thing. Even if you do live in close proximity to somebody, that still don't give you a right to kill them. Because if we all come from a low income neighborhood, why would I rob somebody next to me? If I ain't got shit, I know he live next to me. He ain't got shit. What could he possibly have that I don't have?
Nah, and I agree. I definitely agree. But the reason why we got to get rid of that term black on black crime because it is used against us strictly. Period.
But
no matter what it is.
You're right though, mental. But peep this though. Look at why though, dog. If we are so loud, we were so loud when George Floyd lost his life. We were so loud, bro. We were loud, and not to say nobody was wrong, but all we're saying is okay. But why can't we be that loud? When I was living in Maryland, it was a little it was a 9 or 10-year-old little boy. He was just going from apartment to apartment to go get a phone charger. He ended up losing his life in Southeast DC. Nobody wanted to talk about that. Nobody wanted to talk about it. It's like, bro, that man, little kid, that dude wasn't involved in nothing, don't know nothing about nothing. He just go and get a phone charger and ended up losing his life. But we loud for George Floyd. But we so loud. It's like, come on, man. We gotta fix our backyard first before we go yelling about, like, basically what they're saying is fix your backyard. I'm not saying that we don't have a voice, but you have a better chance of sounding and being taken seriously when you like, look, bro, we don't play that in our community. We don't play that. That's not an issue. So when you a police officer, you come taking one of us out, we got a problem, bro, because we don't do that now. We don't conduct ourselves like that, man.
No, so I totally agree with you. And I'm always of the mind state that take care of us first before we start talking about anybody else. And case in point, when motherfuckers talk about the Bill Cosby shit, I'm one of the first niggas, and I'm from Philly, and I know what Bill Cosby meant to Philadelphia, and I know what Bill Cosby meant to specifically my era of growing up. But at the same time, when we talking about Bill Cosby, and the niggas that I'm talking to, or the black females I'm talking to, want to bring up Harvey Weinstein and all this other shit, I slow them down. Whoa, shorty or nigga. I'm not talking about the white people right now. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that affect my community first. We all love Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby could have got into our households way quicker than Harvey Weinstein. So I don't give a fuck about Harvey Weinstein. So I definitely agree with what you're saying. We got to clean up our communities first.
You're right though. You're absolutely right with the Harvey Weinstein joint too, because it's like, because I'm not saying none of these problems don't exist. You and I both know that. We both know that. All I'm saying is, man, sometimes we be out here looking, we be loud, bro, and it's like, yo, our priorities, man. We like, here we go. Like, even our topic, we talking about Trouble, man. That's a rapper. That dude probably was thinking about going home, like you said, mental. Even like you painted a perfect picture. That brother had no idea that this was gonna happen. Nobody does when you think about it. Nobody does.
Not at all.
Minding his business, bro, and then boom. And it's like, dog, wasn't no other race behind that, bro. It's like, why we can't look at each other, like, even going back to what you said, bro, because we spitting tonight.
Yeah, word.
Why we can't just be like, you know what, dog, even though I feel played, I know just off the strength we share the same race, I know you've been through exactly what I've been through. I'm not going to give you a pass. I'm going to give you a pass as far as, like, it's not going to get that serious where I don't have to end your life.
Right.
But we're going to have to, like, we're going to have to get this off, like, whether it be a legal boxing match where we get a referee, a hood ref, you know what I'm saying? Not legal as far as like TV, but you know what I'm saying? Legal.
Right, but just a one-on-one. Like,
yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
You, we going to put the gloves on type shit. Or
right,
even
no cameras, no phone.
In the room by ourselves.
Right, something like that. But it has to be something.
Yep, but we both going to walk away.
Right.
Period. No matter what it is, I lose, you lose. Nigga, we both alive. Fuck it. Even if we don't fuck with each other. I don't got to fuck with you, my nigga, but all right, good rumble. I don't want to see you no more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
And even once it's over, like, say, bro, like you said, we don't even have to be cool no more. All right, cool. You go your way, I go my way. We good. We good.
Yeah. Now, if you touch my kid, now we might have a different conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, that should be
violence involved.
That's automatically out of pocket because the rule as a man should be that's between me and you. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Facts. And even if your chick violates somehow, I'm going to get my chick or one of my cousins or female. It's going to be a female that touches your chick. It ain't going to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on that type shit. If it got to come to that, nah. I'm going to get my motherfucking female cousin to beat your chick the fuck up. And we going to go about our separate ways again.
We should
Nobody
still be able to go
die.
to the next day and then be like, all right, man, that was a thing of the past. You never know. 10 years down the road, we might bump into each other at the fucking mall or something and be like, bro, what was we beefing over? Nigga, I don't even remember. What's up? You know what I'm saying? You cool. Now, you know what I'm saying? You back cool. You just, the universe work like that sometimes. So, but we just have to, like, for us, it's just like, let that be, like, not even an option anymore. Like, save that for... We'll get to that offline. Say that for that. But
Nah, that's facts, man.
you
It
know what I'm
ain't worth
saying?
it. Nobody
Yeah.
wins in the long run. It's
Right.
losses all around. It's losses all the fucking around.
So R.I.P Trouble, man. Condolences
Facts.
to his family and his loved ones. Thoughts and prayers to them. Man,
Yo, R.I.P. to Metro Boomin's mother.
Yes.
I
Oh,
wish we had her
yes.
name, but they haven't really released her name yet like that. But, you know,
Yes,
she was
sir.
killed by whoever she was dating. And then that person allegedly killed himself, you know. And that's one of the most terrible things I've heard in a while, even with all the other shit that's going on, bro. Like, that's really, really personal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's fucked up that we even know this information, but that's just how it is, man. He probably didn't even want that shit out. That's something real heavy to
Facts.
deal with. You know, that's literally inside of your or a household. That's even
Yep.
different from a mass shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the most personal shit ever.
Yep.
He knew this mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably done been around the dude. You know, the man that introduced him. He probably been around, you know, for however long. And, you know, this is what the yeah, dog. That's
Don't be just, man. That's why we just gotta start leading with love, yo. Lead with love, yo. We all been through this educational system. We all done read the history books. We know a little bit of something. We know a little something about a little something. Look at your brother and your sister, bro. At least just give them that much. Damn, you can't give them nothing else. Just give them at least like, yeah, okay, bro. You was in the struggle. Your people was in the struggle just like me. You don't need no more extra stress. You probably don't need no more extra stress. I ain't gonna give you nothing.
right.
Niggas don't think like that, man.
But that's why we got this podcast, man. We can get it out there, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, shit. Nobody thought slavery was gonna end. It ended. Nobody thought the bus was gonna end. You know, the boycott was gonna be a thing. It was. So you just got, as long as you have that mustard seed of faith, man, and you keep pumping out. Like, if you pumping out the stuff that you want to see, and you're actually that changed as well, bro, you'll see it start to manifest itself in the world, though. Like, for real. Just gotta believe it, dog. It could happen. It could happen. I'm not gonna say it's gonna go all the way down to zero, but at least you'll wake up and just be like, you know what? I was going, but I'm not. Nope, it's not even worth it. Let me just go get this boxing gym. I'ma call this nigga up. We going in the ring. That's it. And after that, I'm done with it, bro. I'm done with it.
Facts.
Good old
Nah,
days.
that's facts.
So, R.I.P. Metro Boomin's mom, man. It's just sad news, man. And for the last topic of today, before we close it out, will be Boosie, Louisiana native, Louisiana native, Lil Boosie.
My
So he
nigga.
celebrated his son's paternity. I guess you can say victory. Came back and it turned out that he wasn't the father of the alleged child, and so Boosie was, celebrating,
I
that,
feel him.
well, I guess that win, that victory.
I feel him, bro, because I feel like the reason why he was going so hard about that shit is because of how the female was handling it. Like, I think she thought she was really about to come up on some shit. You know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, your father Boosie, I'm pregnant with your kid, even if she know it's not that nigga kid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a come up now. So I feel him. You know what I mean? I feel him. And don't start claiming that this is my son's child until there's a DNA test. After that, say whatever the fuck you want. Until that shit happens, man, I don't put that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to say something that look like the asshole. Nah.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm glad, bro. Mental dog. I'll tell you, bro. This is, bro. We gotta change the name. This is the sermon, bro. We spitting on the corner. We dropping the sermons, bro. Dog. I'm glad you said that because I wanted to ask you a question. You and Frank. Do you think DNA tests should be mandatory?
I do.
Mm,
Because even in the loving situation, you just never know, bro. And the way the court system is set up, you won't get fucked over. At least let me know when I'm gonna get fucked over. At least let me know I'm getting fucked over by my own seed, bro.
facts. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, because like, look at this. Most niggas don't get a DNA test, right? Like, you know, when you really know, you really think you know that shorty ain't never did nothing. 12 years later, somehow, somewhere, you might find out that this child was never yours. But now you stuck, even though most niggas at that point don't care. They stuck just because they want to be stuck. I would be the same way. But the niggas that do care and be like, yo, for fucking 12 years, I've been raising so-and-so kid, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, no matter how you feel about old girl, now you stuck with her in the eyes of the court because you're the father.
yeah. And I'll even flip it for the women if they ever come across the podcast because they hit us with this hot button topic. Even if, let's say, you have a man who doesn't want to take responsibility for his seed. Let's say, okay, he's ducking and he's running or whatever you accuse him of doing. Let's make sure that's the father first. Because what if he's doing ducking and dodging and he's not the father? So, to avoid all that, like Mental and Frank stated, I too also agree that DNA tests should be mandatory. Because women, for one, we already know we don't even have to go down that rabbit hole. We already understand that it's yours. You're carrying it. You know what I'm saying? We can physically see it. Your body's going through changes, this, that, and etc. With the man, he doesn't know. There's no way for him to ensure paternity. So he only knows because, you told him, pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. You told him, so he's like, all right, yeah, cool. Baby come out, might look like him a little bit. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, and you go with it. But in a situation like, with Boosie's son, what he's dealing with, you have women who try to manipulate the system. And it's interesting how the universe circles back and gets them, because here they are trying to like play the system, and then it comes back, and now you not looking so innocent like society thinks that most of you are. Women, I'm talking about.
Right.
So it's this is why we need to ensure paternity, because if you're going to, if a man is if a man's to be responsible,
say back in the day, I told y'all niggas.
if we can establish it, and I think Virginia's a state that does it though. I think Virginia's a state that do it. Like where it's mandatory.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna be responsible for financial, if you're gonna be financially responsible for the child, and they want to ensure paternity, so hey, shout out Virginia.
Facts.
I feel like in some situations it should be mandatory, because it's like it ain't always like having baby out of marriage. Like you have some babies out of wedlock and shit. Like I don't know what she was doing 2 weeks ago. She probably cheated on your goofy ass and having baby for another nigga.
You never know.
That's facts.
And I think even to take it a step further, and this might rub people the wrong way, even if you're married, I still think it should be mandatory, because the thing is, I don't want to look. Me personally, I'm not looking at it from okay, well, you married, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you that pass. Nah, this is a child, and because we, we have so many pro-choice, pro-life people out in the world. If that child comes into the world, we do owe that child that much at least, for them to know the mother and the father, because eventually down the line you could create potential mental, you can cause mental problems with the child. You know what I'm saying? Like not abandonment issues and stuff like that. So at least just owe it. Give them that solid. The kid came, and I understand some married couples might be like, well, what I'm saying, this is kind of uncomfortable. I understand that, but in order for us to break that stigma, we have to start somewhere. And so it's like, look, whether you're married or not, baby come into this world, we need to establish paternity first and foremost before we go any step further. Who brought this child into the world so we can know who we need to hold responsible.
Agreed upon that. That is facts.
So, hey, it might be a hot button topic, might ruffle some feathers, man, but in the end, if you step out the emotions, you'd see, hey, you in the hospital, baby come out, all right, we cut the umbilical cord, we do all that jazz, wrap baby up, do all that, all right, hold mama, hold him and stuff. Okay, that's fine and dandy. Now, we need to get to the nitty gritty. Who's the mommy? Who's the daddy? We know you the mommy. Let's see if you're the dad, sir.
And shit, you have everything you need right then and there. Mad fluid, mad DNA.
We found right in and here. So in the event that you're not, sir, we have to get you up out of here because that's illegal. So get you up out of here. We got to get the daddy up in here. You might feel played, be like, damn, I'm her husband. I understand that. But now you just discovered that you are not the father of this child. So while you are still the husband, you got to go outside. You got to go outside.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that'll be the most fucked up way to figure out.
But that's not the hospital responsibility, though. Y'all got to deal with that shit after. When you come outside the hospital, we only here to establish paternity. That's it. That's all.
No, that's true. All that other shit you work out outside of this bitch.
You can call her everything but a child of God when you see her. But right now, the daddy is in here.
Yeah, nah, that's true. Man,
I know that nigga gonna be sick. And I thought this bitch was faithful.
Yo, I be watching this show called Paternity Court, nigga. I watch Paternity Court and this shit called Couples Court while I be at work. You know what I'm saying? We got like these little whack ass channels at work you can watch. And that paternity court shit, man, that shit be real. Like kid be like, 2, 3, 4, motherfuckers finally, you know what I'm saying, want to start. Oh well, around this time I was doing this, that, and the third. Gonna find out this nigga raising the motherfucking kid that's not his. Now he attached. He like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick it out. But I ain't fucking with shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about the mother and shit. But like, yo, this kid is my kid. I don't give a fuck what the DNA say. But it's just wild to even see shit like that. Niggas be on that joint crying and shit. Like, man. I kill somebody over that shit.
Because look, going back to equality, that's equality, right? We know you're the mother, so how do we know I'm the dad? Like, realistically, how do we know we the dad?
Yeah, word.
Word about.
We done took your word for it. You know what I'm saying?
Word about.
Yo, he or she has my nose. Nigga, that ain't your fucking nose.
Right. We got the same eyebrows. Look. Look
right, nigga just trying to pin anything. Trying to make them believe that shit. Like, no, nigga.
That's how I be, though, dog.
Really
that's equality shit. That's equality. So, hey, you the parent, so we got to find out how I'm the parent. Well, he's just supposed to know. We're not taking your word for it. Only way he know, we got to be fair with him. Is that his DNA?
Yeah, it is true, though, when you really think about the shit.
Think about it, bro. You know how many men probably have, and I hate to say it like that, have, been, passed away that thought they had kids and really didn't, bro. People walking right now thinking that's theirs, and they know they don't know. Because you only know because she told you.
Right. Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was just saying it to myself, like,
yeah, that's fucked up, bro. I'm like, yo, can you imagine, Frank? Look, I don't even want to put this shit in the air. Can you imagine, you know what I'm saying? You just found out like tomorrow. Like, yo, what you mean? Yo, like, yo, your whole fucking life will change, nigga. For a split second, you will realize how somebody can kill another person.
I hate to laugh but I hate to laugh.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna
right.
hold y'all. Like, that shit will push me to the brink of like, I don't even know. Like, yeah. That's the ultimate betrayal. That's the ultimate deceit. That's the ultimate.
I mean, think about it, though. Unless you got some strong features, bro, how would you know? Just because she told you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's wild. God dang.
Nah, that's sad for us, bro. Like, imagine we gotta walk around like that. Like, man, that's your kid. Yeah, how you know what she is? She told me.
Yo, can you imagine? Yo, it's about to be funny as shit. Can you imagine the white couple that has a baby and the baby come out mixed?
That's your kid? Yeah, she told me. Oh, okay. You believe it? Yeah.
Motherfucker got blonde hair, blue eyes.
Right. So, well, you know, I got a cousin.
Black than a motherfucker.
I feel you.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
This nigga don't look not one thing like you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story before we get off. When my son was born, he looked Asian than a motherfucker, bro. Like, yo, and my baby moms will tell you, in the motherfucking delivery room, I said, yo, hold up, wait a minute. Like, I stopped the whole show.
Real?
Like, nah, something. But if you look at like the family history and shit like that, like most of them came out looking Asian at first, even though they're not.
Yeah.
But duh, nigga, I was in the room heated.
I'm telling you, though.
Yeah, I was in that joint heated, bro. But nah, he was mine for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even when the doctors and nurses approach you, yo, they be like, well, yeah, you the father. Like, how nigga, you tell me, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
You both guessing right now.
I'm kind of blessed that mine look exactly like me.
Right.
I'm kind of blessed, so I can't deny it. You got some people who can't deny it.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, you
definitely tell he was mine.
If you could definitely tell, like, yeah, but I'm saying outside of that, bro, and even still with it, even with the features, because I mean, you don't really need a test because you could, like, damn, bro, I can tell this kid physically has all my features, but still, you still know
But some kids don't be coming up with the features, though.
Exactly, that's my point. Like, yo, he had features that wasn't me or his mother's, like.
Damn, that's
what I'm saying. Like, he didn't look like either one of us. So now I'm even more like, oh no, who the fuck was she fucking with? That's the funny part about it. But no, he was mine.
See, but yeah, see now you what I'm saying. Like, as time grew on, you know what I'm saying. You like, oh yeah, I know that, yeah. But still, at the beginning, we all in that mug like, shit, we shoot dice, boy. We be like, it might be shit. We play spades.
Because motherfuckers, most of us really be having kids young as hell. We ain't like in our 30s and 40s. No, nigga, we having kids when we in the midst of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what that lot of shit is. So, sometimes you gotta question some shit.
Yeah, man. So Boosie celebrating the son's paternity L. The mama can't use the son to get nothing.
I feel good for Boosie. Boosie feel like he could go back outside like he in a paw.
But you know what's so sad about this, though, at the end of the day? Because now we understand that Boosie's son not the father, and because she went through the court already.
And the kid don't have no father?
No, now they got to find him. Because see, you already went through the court, so now they didn't already started that paperwork. So now they got to find the dad now. So now she has to go and tell who she, who she's been with and stuff like that, so they can locate the father. So they can, figure out who they're gonna sling them that support to. Yeah. So
dang.
So she just tried to get over, but she ended up messing over somebody else. Dang.
The nigga don't got not as much money as Boosie. That nigga gonna be salty when he find out.
Like, damn, I was minding my business. Yeah, you sure was.
Mm-hmm. You sure the hell was.
Ooh.
A little too much.
Was you watching the news lately? Yeah. You seen that L that was being celebrated? Yeah. You know who that's being passed to now? You, my boy.
You know what's funny about that? Yeah, nigga probably did see that and was cracking the fuck up.
Oh,
Y'all piped
man.
that bitch too.
Oh,
Yep,
my
yeah,
boy.
you did, didn't you, my nigga?
Oh.
You sure did.
He will be getting the letter. He will be getting the letter. Oh, my boy.
Yep. Welcome to the family.
Gotta go see the people. Well, yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and end this one out. Call it, What's the Deal? I'm about to say the other. What's the Deal? Episode 4.
What's the deal, my brother? What's the deal?
What's the deal? Mental, what's the deal?
Man, what it is, Frank? What it is.
What's the deal, my nigga? What's the deal?
Hey, shit, we gotta get ready for Monday, man. Monday. Case of the Mondays, like they said on Office Space.
This is my daughter last week of school. They get out on Thursday for the summer shit. So in the morning, I gotta dress her up. So tomorrow was like, wear your favorite costume from like your favorite book series. So we got a little Minnie Mouse, like little outfit dress joint with the motherfucking Minnie Mouse ears and shit. And she's gonna take a little Minnie Mouse book with her and shit. So that's what I'm gonna wake up to, get her ready and shit, breakfast, all that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man. Go tell them where they tell us Carter, man, where they can find you, man, before we head on out.
First and foremost, you can find me in the motherfucking crib. But when I'm not in the crib, you can find me on Twitter at Mental to God, MENTALDHEOD. On Instagram is Mental Esick, MENTALESIK. Facebook, Ari is Mental. Bandcamp, mentaltogod.bandcamp.com. I'm probably on fucking Tidal, Spotify, and some other shit, you know. Go get that Haddonfield. Frank Fingers produced by me, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for, you know, some NOPS shit coming soon from us 3. And you know, I'll be digging in the creeks, producing for some fucking underground niggas probably.
Hey man, we still in the culture, man. So shit, I don't know. You want to consider it underground, man. It's music, so it's somebody out there listening. Yeah, somebody out there listening. So if somebody listening, they tell a friend, a couple of people, shit, they coming up. So,
Frank, tell them where they feature out tonight before we hopped on this podcast.
Oh yeah, sure did. Yep, sure did. Shit, knocked out a feature.
Stay working.
Hey man, that's what it's about, though. Frank, tell them where they can find you, man.
Yeah. Frank_fingers everywhere. Website under construction, but that's some shit coming on the way. Got a little single dropping soon, so be on the lookout for that. That's about it, man. I hope everybody have a blessed week, man.
We supposed to be playing that new one tonight. We playing that new one tonight, for that's the outro, baby.
We're gonna give them a little sneak peek of it.
Yo, do we ever play State of Emergency? I probably didn't even hear that shit.
Let me see. I do State of Emergency.
I didn't hear any of the joints we talked about, to be honest.
Well, that's what we was going to save it for the
background track.
Yeah, I was going to save it for the outro, so you know what I'm saying, play it toward the outro or whatever.
Shit, run that Frank joint.
All right, we'll run that Frank joint. Shit, you can find me, before I run the Frank joint, you can find me at Joe Numbers HHM on Instagram and Twitter. Be on some, I'll be featured on some music coming soon. I know Frank working on something. You'll hear me featured on that. I got some other corner. It's featuring myself, Mr. Jackpot at Redbird Rip. That's on digital platforms. You can go get that. In the meantime, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear this track by Frank, and then we gonna play another one, and then shit, we gonna be out. So let's go ahead and get this jump started.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Angles. I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in the street. bitch, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah. I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in these streets, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah. I run my weed up, just solo dress. Niggas stressed out like I'm down to my last. The money coming slow, but the music going fast. Keep on hitting, I'ma show my ass. If it want the money, then you know I'ma listen. All I got is my dream and my vision. Started with my cousins that we sitting in the kitchen. Big cuz standing over stove and he whipping. I know you see this beers, I know you see this rims. I know you wanna be like us. See we jack niggas, if we clap niggas, if we stay ski messed up. Drama camouflage on the opposite lip. Cuz pay attention outside, you know how I ride when I'm outside, huh? I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in this bitch, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah. I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in these bitches, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah. I'm on a solo mission, I'm out to get it. Motherfucker, give my partners with it. I gotta get it, got the golden ticket, I got the glow. Ain't no way you missed it. These niggas tripping, I must be sipping. We counting dollars, my shit be flipping. Fuck the whole win, I leave a lipping. Ain't no way that I can lead a dickhead. We get to the butter, we get to the bread, it's back to the streets. Nigga, I'm solid, 10 toes down like concrete. Never gon' switch, you never gon' fold. Nigga, I'm me. Nigga, let's keep it a stack, yeah, put it on my heartbeat. Man, they ain't really turn bitch, did a jump ship. Looking at the matrix, saying I'm a glitch. Tryna pop shit, never drop shit. What the fuck is this? Just know that I'm sticking to the code. Real nigga DNA came from the mold. Talk that shit, nigga, you could be bold. I got a few niggas that'll leave you cold. I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in this bitch, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah. I got my mask on, back in grind mode, doing magic in this bitch, yeah, the impossible. I don't run with these niggas because I'm unstoppable. I don't hang with these bitches, ain't got no time for the bull, yeah.
Frank Fingers, you heard me? Oh shit. Hey. That's some mellow shit for y'all, man. Y'all go fuck with that. That's gonna be coming soon.
Hey man, that's dropping real soon on that 7 grams, so y'all be on the lookout for that shit.
Yes, sir. And then we got State of Emergency. Oh, snap. Mental the guy with the State of Emergency. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Y'all vibe out to this one, too.
Produced by Soundmind.
Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. He is on the front lines here in the U.S. response to the coronavirus outbreak. Dr. Fauci, good morning. It's good to have your time, sir.
Good morning.
First of all, I mean, as we know, the World Health Organization just declared this a global health emergency. For Americans who are watching this, how serious is this? What's keeping you up at night or not keeping you up at night?
Yeah, that's right, not keeping me up. The problem is that this is an evolving situation. Literally every day we learn a little bit more about it.
Listen here, the only thing I fear is God. In the same way I stepped to these bars, I stepped to y'all, no fear. We socially distanced all year, so unless your ass was fam, you was never in our square. COVID-19, hell yeah, we kinda scared. We got parents, got seeds, hell yeah, it's looking real. Government tried to front it till it hit America. Then the shit got scarier when white folks fell ill. Now it's quarantine and chill, that's what they saying. Niggas out here acting up, but white folks are displaying a whole new level of privilege. This shit's amazing. How they stormed the Capitol with guns, with the blazing or not. If they was black, everybody getting shot. Hold up, let me stop. Y'all can finish the equation. Either way, we all fighting corona. I just put a mask on and hope and pray I live to see another day. Come on, man, listen. We're living through a pandemic. The social distance, it feels different. Somehow I feel it all ties back to big business. Simple mathematics, it's all about statistics. This big money in the viral epidemic, think about it. They tell us anything and we just listen, we don't doubt it. We just play position, like I've been outside all my life, so no need to risk it. Now we locked in the crib, me and the kids, it's cool. Cause we gotta stock fridge, that's how we live. The schools on the internet now, this shit is lit. The perception I give to make sure they never quit. My mom, my girl, and baby mom tight pissed. Cause I'm an essential worker and they rather that I quit. Instead of risking my life day to day, or how I wish that things were so simple. On my Wu-Tang shit is not. So me and sound minds I in the spot. We came to fuel the fire on some butane shit. Walk out the hell's fire to the Mount Zion top. Look down and throw a bolt on some Hussein shit. And play hangman with your father, Hussein. Ill, double entendre, just stay in your lane. I swerve, it's on purpose so you remember our names. Sound mind, mentor to God, hotter than flames. Man, listen. We're living through a pandemic. The social distance, it feels different. Somehow I feel it all ties back to big business. Simple mathematics, it's all about statistics. This big money in a viral epidemic, think about it. They tell us anything and we just listen, we don't doubt it. We just play position, like I've been outside all my life, so no need to risk it. Man, listen. We're living through a pandemic. The social distance, it feels different. Somehow I feel it all ties back to big business. Simple mathematics, it's all about statistics. This big money in a viral epidemic, think about it. They tell us anything and we just listen, we don't doubt it. We just play position, like I've been outside all my life, so no need to risk it.
Now we see something which was clearly hinted at in what's going on in China, that you can actually have transmission from one to another. We now have in Germany report that a person who came from China for a visit transmitted it to an individual when they were asymptomatic, and that person transmitted. The thing we're concerned about is
my dog snapped on that shit. When I tell y'all we bringing motherfucking culture to this motherfucking corner, man.
Anybody ever been affected by COVID? That's just what, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was thinking about it in real time. Like, that song was wrote in real time. It's just dropping now. So that's what it is.
We bringing motherfucking culture to this corner, man. We bringing culture to this corner, man. That shit went hard, dog. That shit was ill. Man, yeah, bro, we about to be doing it. So, from us to y'all, Joe Numbers, Frank Fingers, Mental to God.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From us to y'all, man. What's the deal? Episode 4 in the books. We'll see y'all next Sunday, 9:30 Central Standard Time. We'll see y'all episode 5. Peace.
Peace.